we're live. Welcome everybody. Sending out the tweet. Hello, hello. Hello there. Now, let us begin. Let me tell the boy Blaine we live.
Hey, people.
Well, everybody, welcome to today's collab. First collab in a while. Today I have with me, want to introduce yourself? The one and only.
Everyone, Lam here. It's been a while since I've been on with TBAisen, and I'm glad to be back.
Me too. Hell yeah. Now I know you haven't really been as much in creation, I understand, but you got any channels, anything you want to point people towards? Cause now's your time, and you could do it throughout the stream.
Well, I am focused on IRL stuff right now, so nope, no thanks. I don't need any promotions for now, but I appreciate the offer.
Of course. I understand. Well, I need some clout. And although people may or may not hear this, but we'll get on to this. So I need some clout. So, guys, if you haven't already, check out my podcast that'll be coming out soon in November of winter 2022 called Syntax Showdown. I have a Twitter for it, which I will link down below. So be sure to check it out, follow it, and I'm also making a landing page for it. So that will be coming out soon, and I'll need you guys to sign up for the emailing list for that. You'll get all types of tips for beginning coders like yourself and I, and we'll really get into things and really understand the essence of coding. So yeah, be sure to sign up for those things. We have a VOD channel, so for anybody on the VOD channel, hello, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that, and leave a comment down below. Helps me out, and then helps you out in the channel, so you can get more content like this. Now that I got all those plugs out of the way, and we'll link them down below in chat, highlight them, however, we're just going to, get into a story. Let me pull up one of Blaine's stories. But before I do that,
Do you want us to read it together, or is it what?
I mean, at first it was just something I was doing solo as a reward from him, but I mean, you can join.
Based Brave browser user.
Of course, always
mean,
base, bro.
Do you use it for work? Because I use it for porn.
Damn, you do.
Yes.
That's OD. Actually, yeah, I basically use it for whatchamacallit. Hold on. Yeah, I use it for work and shit. Basically, I use it for work and everything along those lines.
To be honest, I use different browsers for different tasks. So Chrome is like my main work browser. Then I use Firefox for some alt accounts, and Opera for watching YouTube videos that I don't particularly want to be recommended on my main YouTube.
So I'm guessing all the hoe videos, all the V thoughts. I'm guessing.
Not really that, but also stuff like
Thought
VTuber
slime,
stuff in general. Yeah, VTuber
grifters.
stuff in general, because I don't want any of that in my recommendations. Shocking, I know. I don't want
What?
VTuber. I don't want VTuber videos in my
What?
recommendations because
You
VTuber
better.
videos. Because if you watch one VTuber video, you will get recommended a fuck ton of
VTuber videos. It's just like a red pill video. You watch one red pill video, you're gonna get 1,000 more.
Yeah, and I don't want to see Clipper shit in my recommendations. Clipper shit is cancer.
Oh, it is. It's AIDS. Oh, do you want to see how big her big mommy milkers are? No.
Oh god, she said booba. Oh god, she
Booba.
told a story about how she got spit roasted. Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Creative. Oh, the horror. Did you just hear?
Look at her booba jiggle. Oh
Oh wait,
my!
oh shit. Yo, what up, Blaine? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing tonight? But
Or
like, yeah.
I lost screen share with you.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. That was all a part of
Ah, I
what's the
see.
word? It's by design. It's by design, as they
It's
say.
intentional.
It's a what?
It's intentional. I see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's by design, my friend. I'm trying to find you the terrible persona rap because I know I wanted to show you that and a few other videos that's short enough, but regardless.
Oh, oh really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's this oh, Burning Man's Soul. This one you don't necessarily need the video for. So let's play it. This shit is so because I remember I don't know what it was. Was it you who showed me that another terrible rap?
Should I open your stream for that?
Oh wait, no, I forgot. I got to screen share it to you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
Discord.
that would be more
Ah,
convenient because otherwise you will hear a terrible echo in my headset because my microphone is very close to my headphones.
Turtle. Yeah, I got you. Burning Man Soul. Yeah, this that heater. This is that original, that hidden talent that needs to stay hidden. Do
I
you?
am quaking with anticipation and already preparing myself for cringe.
Of course.
I'm bracing.
Because you sent me a terrible rap by one of those V thoughts, and I'm about to say, oh, I need to respond back.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
You said what?
Oh, it's not that bad.
No, no, no. You haven't got to the lyrics. We're not talking about the background. No, 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 no. They were clowning this man.
I don't see it. I don't see it yet.
What do you mean you don't see it?
Want to screen share?
Yeah, it's screen shared right now. What do you mean?
Nope, I don't see anything.
Dog, click in.
Oh, click in.
Click in. Yes. But how you doing, Blaine?
Oh,
Oh, don't look at that.
what did I miss?
Guest is very quiet.
I'm sorry. That's
We have to keep it like
if I
that.
go if I go louder.
My ears are going to die.
Yeah, this is me just putting it higher by 20%.
Yeah,
Wait,
I have
does
one
it sound
earbud
better?
out. Yeah, I have one earbud out, so it sounds better in that regards. So we'll keep it at there, but I can't put on both
70%.
earphones.
70%, okay?
Decent, decent. We'll keep it there. We'll
Very
see.
well. And so what's with the video?
All right. Now, are you here?
Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
All right. Where? Damn, no. This is actual heat. We don't want to go to Battle B2. No, we're trying to hear some ass. Now, just listen to the lyrics because you were saying it's not that bad. We haven't even got into it. When it comes up, it's going to happen.
Okay, I'm bracing myself.
That embarrassed me. Damn, this is just the good part.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Me too.
I see that sound increase. I'm scared.
It's gonna happen. This is the good part, Phil. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah, we should be in there. In a house like carpet. If I I'm gonna start gifts, put in my pocket like rocket fuel. Mo lover, more than a cover. He's a quilt, like John built on the hill. Velvet turtle.
What the fuck?
You said what?
What the fuck are those lyrics?
That's what I'm
Doesn't make any
saying.
sense.
It doesn't, because remember you were rhyming something at the end of your voice messages, and I said I got a rap to show you. because it sounds similar to what you were doing. You were trying to do some wordplay, and it kind of sounded like that velvet turtle, where you're like a girdle turtle.
When?
This was a little while back, but you were doing some sort of wordplay on something. It was like Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I was like, dog, this shit reminds me of this rap when you're doing some
Yeah,
wordplay with the way you were connecting the words.
I see. I see.
It,
So
it
it's on me
reminded.
then.
You said what?
So it's on me then. Well,
Yeah.
didn't expect it to bite me in the ass.
Don't worry. This was supposed to make an example out of you. I wanted to show it to you just because I remember it
No,
was
it's fine.
genuinely ass.
I just think that who thought making this was a good idea?
I don't know, bro. They linked to the sample, and all I can say is, damn, they hoed this man. They have completely embarrassed this man. The believer.
Stop! Stop! I will not have my cringe prepared for the show.
Don't worry, you will. I don't eat pork.
Okay, okay, Muhammad.
I don't eat pork. Halal.
Very
Inshallah.
halal. Very
Halal. Very halal. Of course. And if I blow my spark, I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket fuel. You don't understand. I'll put it in my pocket, save it like rocket fuel. They might as well call it Huel's Rules. I'm talking Breaking Bad Universe Extended Edition.
Stop. Please.
Oh goodness, dog. Oh gosh, dog. Man, I need a fine to see before we read this story. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's out here. But Phil, I successfully completed my 2 consecutive 16-hour days. I'm sure I told you this, but I'll tell this to stream. So I done 2 consecutive days this week. Saturday and Sunday, I fasted for 16 hours straight for each day and had an 8-hour window of eating. And man, was it tough, but I feel rewarded. I have the energy of my youth again.
I mean, what have you drank during this time?
Just water, dog. Whoa, I already
You know,
finished.
you know that you can make it easier if you drink water with some salt added to it.
Ah,
It
shit.
it gives it it makes it a bit easier to fast that way.
Oh yeah. Now I heard about it. Like, people were like, "Oh, you need supplements and sodium," and people were like, "Sodium isn't just pinching a little bit of salt in water." But granted, it was Reddit.
When I go fasting and I drink tea, I put sugar in it so
Ah,
that
but
there is
that might.
something to suppress the hunger.
Now it
Like
depends. Is this
right
sugar of
now,
yours? You said what?
like right
Okay.
now,
Oh, bet.
because I'm drinking tea right now, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
fasting right now, technically, because well, I shouldn't be because it's already Monday, but every weekend I go on 2-day fast.
Ah, same here. That's what I plan on doing. 16/8, 2-day fast every weekend, and I'll continue to do that. I feel great, a lot of energy, not really bothered too much, I'm just able to keep it going. Now, I did some extensive research on it, but from what I've seen, mainly, sadly, I had to go through yuck Reddit, but luckily, I had to go through it to learn. Yeah, and I tried asking
The
questions.
things we do for knowledge.
I know, right? And because there's nowhere good on the internet besides Reddit to learn some specific shit like intermediate fasting. Not that I could find that would help me.
I mean, you can try some other Mongolian throat singing forum.
Oh, of course.
Wink, wink.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Although I'd say that source is very dubious because just like the Reddit, it has plenty of people who aren't exactly trustworthy.
Yeah. I mean, if it's anything like the boards, they'll tell you, hey, Anon, make sure you put a lot of cinnamon in your water and then eat it raw, eat it dry. Don't drink any water for your fast and just eat a lot of cinnamon and you'll get through. Like, you'll have niggas be on that type
And
beat.
did you know that you can survive on nothing but chicken tendies?
Really? Yeah,
Oh
non
yeah,
all.
yeah, man, totally. That's the newest and latest anon technology, the Pepega.
Of course. Don't you know? That's one of the latest technologies, man. You just gotta. Oh shoot! It's my goat, Curry.
Oh my,
Uh,
ASMR.
look, he had a phase, but he's on his business shit, bro. He's doing well for himself. Well, he's getting in more into the side hustle stuff, so he's doing well for himself, dog. You know, off my man's.
Your recommendations look wild.
Oh
I'm
yeah, it
sorry.
is. Yeah, I kind of don't. Here's the thing, though. I kind of don't like really clean up these recommendations because this is where I have my YouTube channel. So I kind of forget to not clean them up because you only have so
Why?
much
This is
energy.
why I watch some random videos on my alt burner account where I don't really care about the recommendations. I just type in links directly. This is how I
Yeah.
discovered that whole Japanese e-horror segment on YouTube.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
if I'm being real with you,
it's wild. Shit's wild in a nutshell.
ew, 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 gay. Do you
Very.
do you see the gay?
Yes, that's very gay.
There's some things. I don't always have the time to go through and really, what's the word, cull this through because I hardly use this. This is on like regular YouTube. Nowadays, I watch my YouTube on my personal account through like YouTube Vanced. It's a way to watch YouTube without ads on your phone. Very good. It's a very good version of
Well, I
YouTube.
don't use my phone for that. Not that I don't have the opportunity for it. I just don't use it for watching YouTube videos.
Fair enough. I use my phone to watch YouTube videos mainly because I'm on the run so much that I hardly have time to be on my computer. You know.
Actually, to be honest, I did use YouTube for about a month, I think, when I didn't quite set up my PC after the Great Escape.
Uh huh. Oh shoot, let me not ignore Blaine. Yo, Blaine. Okay, are y'all discussing trash raps? Yes, we were, and I had
We're
got
not.
the opposite
We're
problem. I
going
have,
to the main show. Yeah.
of course, and I got the opposite problem. I have trouble gaining weight. Ah, I'm not even gonna lie. That's a real nice problem to have, honestly. My problem is I need to get rid of the stomach. And so far, the fast has done that. It's helped me shave down some stomach and my side fat down tremendously for side fat, a little bit for the stomach, like two
Yeah.
or three
Yeah.
inches at most.
Fasting is good for flushing your system.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, and giving you that energy. It gives your body a break from all that eating.
Well,
That
it's not that it gives you energy. It just forces your body into that keto state.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ketosis.
Yeah,
Ketosis, right?
ketosis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm saying it gives you energy, like not directly. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all ever listen to those sus gay raps like the Long Beach Griffy? Yeah, I watched that. I watched that. That shit was hilarious. When Long Beach Griffy was doing them, those were hilarious. And it was a big thing back in the days of Vine. Way back in the day. What is my
Jesus
recommendation?
Christ. Dude, what are your
I don't
recommendations?
even know, dog. I don't even know.
You really need to try and watch weird shit on your burner account.
I know, right? I don't even know how half of this shit's on here, bro. I just, I hardly watch anything on here. So it must have been times when I was using regular YouTube and didn't want to switch.
Minecraft? Seriously?
No, this was actually from a friend of mine I knew from VTube in Space. He just does Minecraft shit, but he was the dude who made my custom theme back in the day.
You better be careful with that. You'll start getting Minecraft rap.
Oh yeah, no, I don't watch.
Recommendation.
I don't watch. No, I don't watch his content, dog. I just subscribed for the fucking what you call it, the courtesy. I subscribe to the nigga for the courtesy. I don't click on his stuff.
How
Like
dare
shoot,
you? How dare you? That's mad disrespect, dude.
how?
How can you subscribe to someone and not watch their videos? That's like common courtesy.
I
Wait, that
know.
okay, dude. You really need to stop. You have Among Us in your recommendations.
How? How? You see, I'm usually on mobile, so I don't get to see this full view. This doesn't happen. I don't even know how half of the shit's here. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of this is just pushed by the YouTube algorithm itself.
There you go with the Minecraft recommendations.
I'm
Told
telling
you.
you right now. I'm telling you right now. Half of this shit is not even mine. Like half of this is not even stuff I'd watch, right?
Yeah, a likely story. Yeah.
Nah, for real. Half of this isn't even mine. Half of that shit is pushed by YouTube. I don't usually get this feel view. I hardly watch anything on this account. I usually just go on here and check, do I still have subs? I usually check to see, do people still stick around? Oh, wait. Yeah, 6 months ago. Talk about it. Love to see it.
Damn, you
Love to see
really
it.
need some new content for your channel.
Yeah, and I
Else
need.
you'll start dying as a channel.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, we could say the
How
same for
can you
yourself,
how
Phil.
can you
Where's your channel at, nigga?
touche?
Where's your channel at? Run your channel at, nigga.
Yeah.
But shit, nah, I just need to get an editor again. I need money. I need like big bones. Pay an editor.
But every whip crack is replaced with the white sound.
The fucking Vine boom
What the
sound effect.
fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Fucking love to see it. Oh yeah, Anime House 6 was dope. RDC World, funny ass niggas, dog. Top tier, top tier. They're one of the goats of just skits. I mean, really, if I'm to hop into everything around here, right, and just really think about it. Oh yeah, Skylar confronts Jesse. Yeah, talk about it. But yeah, how you doing, Blaine? How's your day been, man? What's been going on? Oh, would you look at that? And the size on. Nice, nice. If she's on long enough, we might just go ahead and raid her. She usually does text shit like hackathons, hack the boxes or whatever.
Dude, calm down. We barely started the stream. You don't have to rate someone already.
No, we're not. I'm just saying that might be a chance. I'm not gonna actually raid
Ah,
somebody right
fair enough,
away.
fair enough.
You're getting ahead of yourself. But now let me try to actually find his story because I think that's really the only video I wanted to show you. But now I got a lot of energy today, man. That fast has put me in a good state of ketosis and really given me a lot of energy. It really just allows your body to just take a break from eating all that damn food and actually process and work on it. So let me try to find.
True.
That's one of the main reasons why I like a fast, bro. Because I kid you not, I was on that fasting subreddit. I wasn't done explaining the horror stories, right? Of that fasting subreddit. I was there.
Do tell.
Basically, I was on there, both ones, intermediate and regular fasting, and I was being the dumbass that I was because sometimes I get good answers from Reddit. As shocking as that is, I sometimes get good information. You know, people sometimes remove their egos and can give information. Crazy, I know, but it can happen sometimes. So I was hoping, I was banking on that. But recently I've been getting nothing but duds on Reddit outside of like art and like, you know, entertainment shit. So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll come through when I need it. I try to ask some questions. One dude kind of came through, but gave me that hokey pokey, feely, washy whatever, washy feely. Oh, it's up to you, and what you feel is right. You can start slow, and I'm like, okay, nigga, but you're not handing me something definitive. You're not handing me something actionable. You're just like, oh, it's kind of up to you. And it's like, nigga, why else would I be here? You know. And after that, the second dude said, 12 hours, you're hardly going to feel anything. You need to do 16-8. Now, I did 12 hours and I felt all the benefits he listed out for why I should do 16-8. And partially, I wanted to do 16-8 just to challenge myself anyway, because I was going to scale up anyhow. And the other half was, I won't lie, the nigga kind of pissed me off throughout the whole exchange because I was talking to him. I said, why is 16-8 better? And throughout the whole time, whenever I ask questions, I get downvoted for it. And I'm like, for asking questions, you weirdos? But that's not even the point, right? The point is, I talked to this nigga, bro, and this nigga says I said, bro, I felt all those benefits with 12 hours. I'm still do 12, but I'll check out the 16-8. And he's like, I can assure you, you didn't feel that. Yes, you can assure me that I didn't feel those benefits in my own body. Thank you, random Redditor son. I was foolish to think that some amount of fasting beyond 10 hours that I would feel something, dog. Like,
Classic Reddit.
Dog, you know what it reminded me of? The INTJ meme where it's like, no need. I've already calculated the taste of the potato chip. Though that nigga did that real life equivalent, bro. He really said no need. I've already calculated how your body would experience this.
Yes, I have analyzed your posting style. I can determine your exact mass and height and metabolism. I know everything about you without even knowing who you are.
Exactly. Nigga thought he had me figured out like Light or Eisen.
Pushes up glasses.
You see, Ichigo, I knew you before you were even born. Nigga really thought he was gonna hit me with the Eisen. I planned for your birth, Ichigo. Bro man's really pulled up like Eisen. I never posted shit on Reddit without some kind of hassle being redirected. I know, right? It's a long day sorting through medical bills. I understand. That's really tough. Man, fuck Reddit. Exactly.
Fuck Reddit.
You'll ask a question on like r/cooking and they redirect you to r/barbecue and remove your post. Exactly. Or they'll tell you, read the facts. Read the facts, bro. Read our 18-page facts.
Fact checking, dude.
Yeah, don't.
You need to consult the fact checkers.
Exactly. And no, like, the FAQs. That's what I mean by the facts too. Like, you need to read the FAQs, bro. You need to read them. What, you didn't read the FAQs? Why are you asking this question? Because it's something that can't be addressed in. Well, you need to read it again, man. Well, why can't you just read the FAQs? It seems like you're having trouble, but we're not going to help you because it doesn't appease our ego.
Okay.
You said what?
Something happened to your stream. It's okay
what?
now.
Okay. Huh?
Again? What's going on?
I don't know. What do you mean stream is ending?
What do you mean stream is ending?
No, I thought I said it on the screen right there.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh, never mind, dog. I don't know what's happening, bro. But we're still good, though. We're still live. We're still up. It's still good on my screen.
Also, maybe you should change your stream title to something more fitting.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. I'm over here saying
something along the lines of just chatting, followed up by Edge Runners watch along.
You're right. Ew, I don't want to run ads, Twitch. Get out of here. You shit the bed.
No, Bezos.
I will succumb to your Jewish tactics, Bezos. Go away, Jeff Bezos. I will not fucking consummate myself to your Jewish tactics. I will be a Jew on my own time. Now go.
Before we start proper, I'll give you some time. I'll go fill my mug. See you in a bit.
Gotcha. Ooh. Uh, but yeah, Blaine. Basically, dog. It was just it was goofy. It was very goofy, right? Throughout the whole time, it was going on Reddit. It sucked. I was trying to learn how to fast, right? And like you said, they'll direct me to somewhere else. They'll say, read the FAQs, bro. And other times they'll answer just to fill in their just to fill their ego in. And just to say, yeah, I know this thing more than you do. Why don't you know this thing as much as I do? It's like, nigga, I came here because I want to know.
If I have done any of that in my teaching career, I would have been fired.
Exactly. It's like that. It's just like how I told you about that one collab with how Moist Critical pretty much just got embarrassed the whole time with that chef who was like, I wouldn't cut that steak if I were you. And personally, right after he got done cutting it, it's like, nigga, why don't you let him know these things ahead of time? He's like, well, it's okay. You can get it better when you're like me. You can get good at it. I'm like, good lord, Eisen was less patronizing to Ichigo than this. Like, dog, it was just like, I don't even care if Moist Critical like that, but like as a person, if I was in that, I'd be furious. I'd say, nigga, don't ever collab with me. I don't care if you're a master chef. If Gordon Ramsay himself touched down and said, I forget his name, that said, random douchebag master chef, you're my golden child, my sweet summer ray, and just started making out with you, I don't care, dog. You would have to go. I have to end it off and say, we ain't cool, bro. We ain't cool. Remove that entire video out. Nah, but nah, I don't know. Personally, if that was me, I wouldn't really vibe with the nigga just because it's like, you're not telling the nigga what he's doing necessarily wrong, per se. Now, some things, it was kind of bad. Like, I don't know if this nigga hypes it up for the camera, but his cooking skills are just not there, bro. They're just not there. This nigga was gonna put kosher salt, that big ass salt on like a steak.
Oh,
He charred that shit. It was like jet black.
why?
I don't
Why
even know.
do that? You're supposed to be a chef, not a TikTok cook.
Well, no, this wasn't the chef. This was Charlie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no. The chef actually knew what he was doing, but he was just being an asshole about it,
Ah, I see, I see.
just chatting issues. Nah, just chatting with Flam Phillip, with @Flam Phillip on Twitter. You could advertise your Twitter, bro. You could tell people like, whoa.
I post it maybe once a month. So no thanks.
Shit, don't worry about it.
Again, IRL issues, I'm more focused on getting my life back on track, so yeah. I'm just here to hang
Nah.
out with my friend
Oh,
and
without a
roast
doubt.
some anime.
And we roasting edge runners, yeah. Edge runners. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm kinda low key waiting for more people to come in, but don't worry about it. So
I
basically,
mean,
yeah.
it's going to be a recording anyway, mostly, that we
Yeah,
will
that's
get
true.
value from.
That is true. That is
So,
true.
are you coming into this with some expectations?
Nah, not really, but I'm kind of just like in a convo. But like, dog, basically, I do agree with you. I'm also getting my life together as well. You see, I'm on my hustle for money arc. and it's been a very wonderful arc. And plus, I got to read Blaine's story anyway, so yeah, it's just oh, I forgot I got Arabic Windows, Arabic
Those
Microsoft.
nuggets in the microwave. Yeah, I bet they do, Blaine.
Wait, let me read what Blaine got to say. I saw it briefly. Bro, you fucking know those chefs go home exhausted AF, collapse into the couch at midnight, pop some frozen chicken nuggets in the microwave. Oh, without a doubt, dog. After those 5 course meals, they're going to make themselves a 1-star American meal. A true
One
American
star is
diet.
too much. They would. I bet they would eat ramen noodles if they are too tired.
Shit, no, I can't even eat ramen noodles like that. I'd rather eat them raw than ever eat cooked ramen noodles. Them shits are salty as hell. I feel the hypertension just from
Have you
eating them
tried
hoes.
adding your own seasoning?
You said
I,
what?
I'm a student from. I used to be a student in Eastern Europe. I know more about cooking ramen noodles than anyone. I'm
Shit.
an expert.
I mean, even when you
So,
take it out,
step one, you take that flavor packet and you throw it
th-
out into the garbage. Step two, you take some um in I don't know how you call it, that melting cheese or whatever, this kind of thing in small packages, small tinfoil packages. How do you call that?
what the you said melted cheese in small packages?
Yeah, like this really soft thing that just falls apart.
I think I
Do you
know
have
what you're.
that in US?
Yeah, I think we might have it. It depends on what it
So yeah,
is.
you take a packet of that and throw it into the mix. Then you take the seasoning of your choice. Then you add some green onion or chives.
You mean some squeezy cheese?
Not really, not really. Just a semi-solid thing in packages. I don't
Uh
know
huh.
what's the word for it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're partially talking about. The only thing I can really think about is like squeezy cheese, where you like
Yeah, we
spray it
have
out from
that
the
too,
can.
but yeah, we have that too, but it's different. No, no, no,
Government cheese. That's the thing,
no.
bro. My parents used to be super crazy about the government cheese. We actually had a bunch of it too. Personally, I tried it. It was the most processed shit ever. But you
No, I
know,
want everyone to know that cooking is not hard and everyone can make a decent meal. You can even make a huge fucking meal at the beginning of the week and
and
eat good for a while.
exactly,
No,
exactly.
no, that's what I do all the time. So this weekend, while I was fasting, I did make something for the whole week. So I took some chicken thighs, I stewed them, I took out the bones, then mixed it with buckwheat, and bada bing, bada boom, I have food for the week.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't cook during my fast. Shoot, I'm probably gonna have to cook during Monday. But
I know it's hard to cook something when you are fasting.
yeah,
You just
trust
want to
me.
have a bite.
Yeah, no, trust me. But you know what helps me in my fast? I wear retainers, so I know I can't eat. It trains. It's like a little muzzle on my teeth for my brain. I'm like, look, you can't eat. You got these on, and luckily that kind of helps me from wanting to go around taking a little bite of this and a little bit of that. Because really, the first day was ass, Phil. I had something what people call the carb flu, where I just had these flu-like symptoms. I was just really suffering first
Yeah,
day.
that is hard during the first day, but then you kind of get used to it, and your body
Yeah,
starts kicking into overdrive, and you get this energy.
you do.
Yeah,
You do.
it's good. It's good, but
I
you
you
have
do.
to survive the first day.
You do.
Basically, it's
You
the
do.
hardest part.
It is. And luckily, I had some Advil because I was having a killer headache, right? It was just going crazy on me. I'm like, I should have been more prepared. I wish, but those Redditor niggas wouldn't tell me, and their FAQ was so bare bones and basic, it barely answered questions. Besides saying, hey, forehead, have you thought about buying supplements? It's like, nigga, I don't got money for that. I got magnesium. I got iron. I got iodine from some multivitamin supplement or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
nah, even when I researched, dog, I didn't feel prepared. Mainly
All I have is just some cheap polyvitamin complex and
yeah.
some omega-3 capsules.
Oh, same here, same here. I also have omega 3. I have a bit of a variety of what you call it, vitamins and whatnot, but usually those require a lot of food.
The thing with supplements in Ukraine is that you either get some really uh, cheap vitamins that are produced here locally, or you get some hyper expensive ones from abroad.
You get that US type beat. Here you go. $500 for some iron.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So last weekend, as I was shopping for those supplements, mm, I got
Come
my
on.
polyvitamin and omega-3, and I looked at the at other options, and I saw some vitamins that cost as much as my weekly food budget for
And how much
one,
is that?
a bit over, well, 1,000 hryvnias.
And what is that in American currency?
Like I said, like $30.
Yeah,
But it's expensive.
that's kind of like where some of the more higher that's what you could get out of a GNC. That's like somewhere the higher end. Usually that's like for the bulk
What's
for
going on with
vitamins.
your browser, dude?
Dog, this is the
What
short
is?
story.
Oh, I see. Why is it in Arabic?
Look, I told you I installed Windows a lot and then I got stuck with the halal version of Word. So basically, I've been stuck with the halal version of Word, and I'm like,
Well,
damn it,
at
I
least,
forgot it's halal, not haram. I had to get rid of all the haram versions, so now I'm stuck with the halal version, and it's not very easy to navigate. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you
I can
what,
imagine
Hamoud.
that.
You said what?
I can imagine that it's hard to navigate.
Oh, without a doubt. But
I
we're
mean,
gonna.
I mean, you are definitely preparing to move into Afghanistan. Good for you, man. You'd fit right in.
Exactly, dog. I'll tell you. I'll tell you in, dog. Shoot, I go in. Nah, but I might be end up eating pork. Them niggas might get me. I end up eating some bacon, nigga.
Also, I suggest that you change your name. You don't have it displayed.
Oh, dog. None of this is displayed on stream. Oh yeah, but okay, okay. Ah ha 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 ha. Am I right, fellas? Well, fuck it. Well, now you know. But well, it's not on stream. You know.
At least it wasn't on stream, so it's fine. No doxing.
Yeah, no, I've accidentally doxed myself a couple times before, but luckily, Anon actually from 4chan actually helped me from getting myself further doxed when I was doing some gig work on whatchamacallit, Fiverr or whatever. And I was like, wow, that was a based Anon. And pretty
Based
much,
on Indeed.
yeah. He showed up on my Twitter account. He's like, yo, you might want to remove your name on this and that. I was like, oh shit, all right, thanks. You know, I know you're not gonna come to my house and hunt me, Phil. Otherwise, we're gonna have to fight.
To the death.
To the death, my guy. To the death. You know. Shoot, back in the day, I remember if I got doxxed, I'd be like, what's your name then, huh? I remember I'd get real freaked out. I'd be like, what's your name then, huh? I just remembered that. Like, I would legit do that, Phil.
Uh, Honestly, I have done most of my doxing myself on purpose.
On purpose. And
Well,
why
yeah,
is that?
posting my location because
Yeah.
showing it for the charities so that they know that I actually need the money. Well, my community needs the money because
Yeah.
the
The
whole
war.
the whole being in a war zone and stuff.
Nah, that way they can't say some shit like, you're lying, nigga. You're just doing this because you want money.
Also, daily reminder that Russians are subhuman savages that are yet to earn the right to be called human beings. Thank you very much.
I ain't finna fight anyone, dude. I ain't finna fight anyone. I'm small dude, just a lower weight, just in a lower weight class. Let's see. Oh shoot, Blank did a shit ton of messages. So let me go over here and read them. Let's see. Yeah, actually, good timing too. My short story is actually Halloween theme. Well, not well, kinda, not really. Spooky autumn vibes. Okay, I fuck with it. Yeah, nah. Shoot. Technically, I'm just like I'm a. How do I put this? I'm also kind of not the biggest dude around, but I could be considered an overcompensating manlet, and that's one thing I want to do. You know what's one of my body goals, Phil? Is I want to post my body somewhere on 4chan, get really buff, and then have someone call me overcompensating manlet. That is like
Why?
one of my goals. I just want to see it. I just want to do it for the one time. I just
Why?
on fit. I want
Why
to
do
do
you
it on
want to be
fit
called an overcompensating manlet?
because that feels like the ultimate compliment, dog. Especially from a 4chaner, dog. That's like the
What?
ultimate conflict.
Why?
I just want to do it, dog. It's just out of curiosity, just out of
I don't
curiosity.
get it, dude. Why would you want to do that?
I just want to do it, dog. It shows that I've made it. Body wise, I've made it. It's just one of the ways to
Hey,
show.
fine, fine. Next time I go out hunting for chicks, I will post a video of her sucking my dick, and I'll say that it's someone's Oshi.
Hey, go ahead. You could do that. Shit, you could do that. You could say, "Yo, this beggar mouse.
Oshi.
This is Iron Beggar right here. Oh, this is Horka the Orca. Like, nah, trust me, dog. It happens like that. Like, it be like that. It really do be like that. But I just remember I would really be like, you
But
figured out my name.
in all fairness, I don't think there are any famous Ukrainian VTubers. The only two I can think of live abroad and are heavily pandering to English-speaking audiences. I mean,
I mean, there's a few of them, but they're in like
I mean, yeah, I know that
they're in the
there
States.
are a lot of them, or zero views to be more precise. But the two that are most prominent are the Wine Karen Ina
What
and
about that Commander?
the Twitch thought Annie.
Oh, I thought there was that Commander somebody person. I'm trying to remember their name. It was Commander somebody. It was like Commander somebody. I can't remember their name. It was
Really, who?
Now it was somebody you brought up because they were also Ukrainian. I want to say there was a third person who was big in Ukrainian Chuba.
He's not Ukrainian. Oh, Commander Dell. He's not Ukrainian. He's a Russian living in Israel, I believe.
Ah, I see. Nah, but it was somebody else. It was somebody else. They had like a corny 3D, and they were I want to say a Babinku possibly.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I can't remember myself either. Speaking of shoot, I think I read a manga once that had it was like Fabinku or whatever. It was a really good comedy manga. It's still out there. It has an anime too. It's really good. It's really good. But I'm gonna hit them with this some music. We're gonna get to reading.
Messages in chat.
Oh yeah, no, I already addressed them. But I know I'm short, not newsflash there.
New ones. I mean, we don't want to neglect our viewers here. We're not.
Of course.
Large indies, after
Of
all.
course. No, don't worry. I've addressed Blaine. I've talked with him. But do you have any thoughts to him?
Hi, what's up?
I thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna do a more of a deep cut here, Phil. I thought you were gonna dive down, really go into the anus of the situation, and say, "What's good?"
I'm not that big on anal.
I thought you were gonna go in there. I thought you were gonna do a deep cut.
I'm more of a mating press guy, to be honest.
I see. Now,
And you know it's really hard to do anal in mating breast position.
I didn't know that. Now I know, and I kind of didn't want to know. I mean, if you're an anal, you're eating them dingleberries. I'll tell you what. You know. Oh
Yeah,
shoot, that
so
reminds me. That reminds
also
me.
if you want to do mating press, you gotta have a sturdy bed because
Oh yeah,
no
otherwise.
beds with that.
Oh yeah, I remember that post you did, and I was like,
Yeah,
how does?
yeah.
I remember that.
I have displaced some springs in the mattress because I fucked my ex so hard.
Ah shit, I got you. I
Oh
got you.
man, that was a shit show.
Shit, I don't blame you. Now I'm trying to remember. Rather, there was two things actually. One is this RDC World clip where they're just talking, asking Ben, does he eat ass or not? That shit was hilarious. Like, are you a ass eater, Ben? They said, Ben, you a ass eater? You eat dingleberries and what this? Dog, I gotta show you to that right now. Before we do this reading, I know, but I have to show it to you. And then I gotta talk to you about Twitch comment highlights and how much of a shit show that is. Let's see. It's Plug World, RDC World 1. Bro, this shit was hilarious, bro. They were on this, man. You
Sorry,
said
I'm
what?
not big on Twitch culture and Twitch news. What are those highlights you're talking about?
Yeah, but it's hella funny. It's hella funny. I'm trying to find the one where they asked Ben, is he a ass eater or not?
Who would ask someone that? Why would someone ask someone that?
Bro, it's just niggas going back and forth, bro. You just shooting the shit, bro. It just be like that. Now I'm trying to find where do they ask that nigga? Cause it's definitely in here. And I'm just trying to find where it was at. Cause I was watching the clip, it was hilarious. Some of the funniest shit. But I can't seem to find it. Let me try to see. Maybe it's on his actual channel. Maybe it's actually on his channel somewhere right there. Because I remember it kind of had a. Now it might have been on a different channel. It might have been on a different channel. I know it's somewhere. But while we're doing that, let's talk about how Twitch shat the bed with its latest feature.
In the latest news.
So, bro, you know what's the funniest part? So I was watching some video by Moist Critical or whatever about that fucking Twitch highlight shit because I wanted to know what the hell it was all about. I saw it one time and I was like, oh, what's this all about?
What is it?
So basically,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Doug, basically you pay money for your message to show up on the screen for a certain amount of time. And it goes up as far as it's like a super chat, but a lot shittier. Now, you see, here's the thing, right? If you want you could pay $5 for your message to be on the screen for 30 seconds. And then you could pay $100 for 2.5 minutes. But get this. It's either going to be in your chat, at the top of your chat, or like, let's go to stream here for a second, right? So you know the title of the stream and the video?
Yeah.
It would be like somewhere in between there or in the bottom. That's where it could be at.
Or that amount of money.
Yes, and it could go from that. You could pay 100.
Hey.
Yes, dog. They are going full Jew mode. They say our engineers are doing something over here.
That's not very kosher of you.
Exactly. Mr. Bezos was breaking the kosher. He was breaking the kosher. And he was just saying, we can oil them. Oil them for all their money. We have software engineers. We have a reason.
This is not milking anymore. This is just oiling.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're straight up oiling. They know. Let's see. I need to find where they got that RDC World Band clip. Yeah, dog. Basically, it was the most goofiest shit because guess what? You blink and you'll miss your message. You'll miss the message. That's how quick it goes. You just blink and it's just gone. I was fucking laughing my ass off. I'm like, oh, and guess what? Mods can delete your message and you can't get refunded. I'm like, oh, R.I.P. to the simps over there.
Okay. Okay.
Like, dog, it was fucking hilarious, dog. I couldn't help but laugh at it. Now, okay, this might be 4 minutes, but whatever. But throughout it, oh shit, I got the screen fucked up. Now let's see if it's on there. Can you see it or not? Oh wait, no, you're still on the story.
Nope. Nope. I see white.
Yeah, let me move it over. Let me change the window for you.
Yes, please.
Doo, doo.
You know what booty tastes like?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Great. Great, 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 great. Is that just, you a ass eater? You said something first of all. And shit. And this is where they catch this nigga in 4K. 4K, dog. The whole time. Now, the chat doesn't get to see this, sadly. Yeah, at that point, I'll directly donate. Yeah, you might as well. You might as well just donate. Because at that point.
Or the whole 50-50 cut.
Oh, yeah, and the 50-50 cut. Yeah, don't. Well, directly donate.
I didn't hear about the super chat.
Yeah, it's like a shittier super. That brother's starving. Fucking hit him with that brother's starving.
In 4K.
Exactly. Bro, nigga following a Bella Danger? Dog, this nigga starving, bro. Be for real.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
that.
No, man. That's not the hole you are supposed to put things into.
Exactly.
Especially your tongue.
Exactly. Nigga be eating dingleberries, dog. He really out here.
That's really cringe, dude.
It is.
Even if the girl cleans her ass, I still wouldn't do it.
Me either, dog.
It's sterile. I won't do it.
Exactly, dog. I wouldn't do that. I don't touch the ass, really. This nigga said not a problem, bro. Hit him. I don't even blame you, dog. Like, I wouldn't be an ass eater, dog.
Why ass?
Yeah, and the crazy part, this nigga actually does come across people, bro.
The first thing that you go for is eating ass.
I don't even know why you would open with that.
Jesus Christ, get your dick sucked at first.
Exactly, dog. You gotta open with that. Shit, I ain't. Stature and looks.
Oh god, he's also.
There's some followers. My nigga on that.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Dog. Ain't no way. Just wanna let you know. Ben, that nigga Ben, dog. Bro. He's on that Hassan type beat of he could be in front of 210 baddies and he'll ask, "What's your followers? Are you verified? Get away from me." Dog. Hit him with that booty monster, Ben. Ridiculous.
That's insane, dude.
It is, dog. It is. And
I legitimately don't get it. Like how, why of all things you would go for eating ass?
like, why would you open with that? Honestly, I only do anything. I wouldn't do anything
I
regards to
don't
anal.
understand all those guys who have fetishes for specific body parts, like foot fags, armpit fags, that kind of thing.
Ah, I see. I mean, I can appreciate good curves, but dog, the curves are like supplementary.
This is how I view it. Imagine you come to a restaurant, you're given a menu, and you got, yeah, I have just this one dish out of this whole course. What do you
Exactly.
mean? What do you mean? What, this is the whole course that comes together. No, no, no. I want just this specific part of the course.
Like,
The
nope,
whole,
I just want one piece of that. Yeah, no. I get you. I get you. It's
like
really odd.
you have a whole girl. You might as well use it.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, there's some parts where one wouldn't explore normally, and I wouldn't go in. But yeah, you there, you might as well go for it, dog. It's just weird otherwise. But we're gonna get into the story. We're gonna play some of that Resident Evil.
Do we do it in rows or?
Yeah, we can take it by paragraph. I'll do the first one.
Okay, can you open it, please, then?
Dang, Phil, can't you just look at it, open it yourself? No, I'm fucking around. Now, let me try to fucking find this. Yeah, bro, you could just open it yourself. Hack into my computer, forehead. All right. A frigid gust of wind blows across the golden fields of corn. The setting sun weakly shining its last rays before being taken by the night. A single figure sits alone in his home, blowing on the coals in the fireplace, desperately trying to coax them to life. Throwing rolled up papers onto the flames, a small fire was soon established. He has lit a bonfire. The fire didn't feel very warm, and the light cast by the flames didn't seem to go very far. Outside, a lone coyote howled. It was good to hear something. The worst nights are the ones with no sound. Huddling alone, the figure's thoughts began to wander.
Always take care when walking alone. One night, the road pops your tire, and you pull over to the side of the road. There is no reason to leave the car. After pulling out a phone, help is called, and no one gets out there until there are at least 5 individuals armed with floodlights present. The tire is fixed as eyes view them from the soy field.
Oh.
The years when soy is grown are the hardest. The cornfields already cause such distress. But at the very least, no one has to see what walks among them when the sun goes down. It is a terrible thing to know. Sometimes the neighborhood cats will catch something and leave it on porch steps. No one touches it with their hands, and no one ever wants to know what it is.
Nah, I'm messing around, dog. Keep going. But there's a duh actually in there. But no, I'm just messing around. You can keep going.
A sound catches the figure unawares, and they scramble towards.
Oh wait, no, my bad. You already read through it. Now I gotta swap down to me.
I might as well finish it.
Yeah, you might as well finish up this top half. I'll read the bottom half.
A sound catches the figure unawares, and they scramble towards the fire, placing more fuel upon the fading flames. A faint clicking noise beyond the walls of the home faded away, and the figure meticulously placed another log on the hearth. The dwindling supply of wood was getting smaller and smaller, flames devouring each piece faster than normal despite the feeble results.
Whisper Valley was miles from the nearest lake. Yet the sounds of the waves cresting upon the shore sounded inches away from the doorsteps. No one swims in the lakes, yet at any time people are visible far from shore, their distant greetings echoing throughout the night. Even with as strong a fire as could be expected, the darkness crept in on the figure, its silent tendrils bringing with it the languor of evening. The languor of evening.
I love how every paragraph is read in different voice acting.
Me too.
ADHD reading experience.
Yes, sir.
No one ever comes to Whisper Valley. They simply end up here. A phrase that everyone has heard, but no one can remember saying. Houses that suddenly become vacant are quickly moved into by new people who never say where they are from. Every few years, pack up and try to leave. They never come back. When you reach the county limits, does the land fall away to nothingness, or is there nothing but endless fields and gas stations that all look the same? At night, you can sometimes see the roaches gathering informations beneath the street lamps. Their noisy skittering is a mercy from the nights of silence.
There is. Oh, go, but there. Wait, okay, wait, no, I gotta go.
I thought it wasn't the end of the paragraph.
Oh, you weren't
There
at the
is
end?
no livestock within Whisper Valley, yet the butcher.
Wait, no. Oh, yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Fresh meat. No one asks where it comes from or why the butcher doesn't blink. The church only gathers on Sundays and the people pray only as a formality. No one expects to be heard. Occasionally, screams can be heard from home before they empty. But the church is always silent the night before a new pastor appears. Centipedes can occasionally be seen within the church, always congregated beneath the altar. No one bothers them.
All right. Kiri, Kiri. The noise slivered through the air and into the ears of the solitary figure. Frost was beginning to form on their clothes as the last embers of the fire dwindled away, stilting themselves to not cry out. The film canister was pulled out and its contents thrown into the coals. Petroleum! Soaked cotton! Instantly caught and gave an instant of warmth before starting to fade. Kindling was quickly piled on. The reach of the flames less than before. Still, the frost formed on their back. The sound ringing around the corners of the house. Kiri, Kiri! Kiri, Kiri!
How they steam. Walls don't work. Don't borrow strange music. There are rules to be followed. TBAisen?
Huh? Oh, yeah, you want me to go in? Okay. Remind me not to hire you to do any audiobooks. Nigga, I am gonna do audiobooks. If you pay me, I'll do the job right, bro.
Hey, we split it 50-50.
Exactly. I'll do it, dog. Well, wait, who said I was gonna split 50-50 with you unless you join in? But let's see.
There are rules to be followed and traditions to be upheld, as it has always been and as it always be. Screen. Can you stop clicking off the text I'm reading?
How am I clicking off the... Oh, okay. No, I was just checking chat. Go ahead. Go ahead, read, Phil. This is so important to you. Go ahead, read.
Figures resembling lost family and friends are to be ignored, no matter what they say. They may tell you how much happier they are and how much fun it is outside, but do not listen. They may look beautiful and unblemished at first, but you will see their face are too long and their eyes are dull and black. Their words are garbled and spoken in a sing-song voices like parody of someone you once knew.
Pause. Daddy Longlegs gather around the edges of homes, always feasting upon strange insects that they do not kill. They are known as harvestmen, feasting upon the fruits of another's labor. They make pinhole tracks in the snow during winter, showing their daily trek from the fields, but no one knows why they do it, or where they get their harvest from. Sometimes the town stays safe for a few months, and everyone begins to smile and joke about going back to the old ways of the winter, if the winter keeps up. When the snow piles up in March, the jokes are no longer funny. No one wants to draw straws. No one. Continue, Phil.
Keeping watch, the figure forcibly stays awake. Fresh burns on their hands, keeping the sleep at bay. As they close their eyes for a moment, they hear a rustling. The first thing they see is that the fire is still there, but the wood is missing. Their breath starts to come quickly, mist coming out of their mouth, despite being in front of the hearth. They remove their clothes, tearing them into strips and throwing piece by piece into the cold flames. The night is almost over, and dawn is not too far away.
Let's see. Alright. A whistling wind calms their nerves as they feed the cloth into the hearth. It isn't always necessary to outlast the night. Sometimes one just had to outlast their neighbor. The moon was sinking low as their last scrapes of fuel burned away. In the distance, a frenzied screaming began, but for the figure, it warmed them more than any fire. Was that you?
Yes.
Ah, I see. I was about to say shit. The story interactive.
The whole audiobook thing, we can just go with sound effects.
Ah, I got you. I got you. I'm about to say, nigga, what was that? Oh my, nigga, was that you? Let's see. It warned them more than any fire. Exhaustedly, they laid nearly pressed into the coals and ashes and let the leaden weight of exhaustion take them. Let's check chat. Nobody in. But alright, we're gonna go back to the story. Back to the story.
Each year, the sky seems to go.
Hold on. I had to get down.
Each
Farther.
year, the sky seems to get further and further away. Was the sun getting smaller, or was the light dropping away? Summer animals became scarce, except for the winged creatures that flew far overhead. If you didn't look directly at them, they almost resemble crows. Names and histories were written and transcribed by the Whisper Valley Historical Society, but no one ever read what is written or knows where they get the paper. It is a terrible thing to know. Knowing what is out there serves only to bring madness.
All right. Sometimes, citizens will be visited in the night by a faceless being. It whispers in your ears for you to wake up before you forget how to. If it comes to you, pretend to be asleep. If it senses you are conscious, it will not be happy. Rumors say that those visited by it have been found with smooth skin where their face should have been. But those are only rumors. Kind of reminds me of Ko from the Avatar, The Last Airbender. If you remember the villain Ko.
Preserved? Original
You said-
structure known as steel.
Of course. I think...
I also like how in Arabic the numbers 5 out of 4 are 5 first and 4 late after that. Weird.
So wait a minute, where do you see that? At the bottom right?
Yeah.
Which
Like,
like
it was
5?
5 out of 4 or something like that, or yeah. Right. Arabic is written right to left. Makes sense.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, 5 out of 4.
Oh wait, it was. The figure awakens, a thin layer of frost coating their now blue-tinged skin. The first indications of the dawn were here, but the sun had yet to appear. Shivering on the floor, they got up to find some clothing. There was a pause, and the figure stopped to listen. They heard nothing. They heard nothing. They were no longer shaking from the cold as the silence was shattered, the shards of fear splitting them open. The sound came quickly and aggressively through the corridors.
Get it!
The floorboards began to creak and moan under the weight of something
Uh,
heavy. The house on many legs. The figure barely had time to scream before it was on them.
All right. The sun rose over Whisper Valley, and its inhabitants began to mill around, getting started on their daily duties. A new citizen just moved in, and were introduced to their new neighbors. People began to pray at their church. All of them are heard. The priest stops to leave behind a few cubes of meat for the centipedes and the harvestmen. At the end, he warns everyone, including the new faces, always take care when walking alone. Always take care when walking alone. He looks past the people into the distance. The eyes that watch him from the fields do not blink. It truly is a terrible thing to know what walks behind the rows. Yeah, that's the end of it.
Yeah, very vague out of 10.
I mean, his last story was a banger, but it's not bad. I think this was pretty decent. The ending.
It has too many ideas when it's better to focus on just one element.
That is.
Just my writer criticism.
I see.
So
Let me put some.
Incorporates too many elements, too many horror elements, but when he should focus on just one. Like,
No, I do agree. Let me add in on
one
it.
thing where a faceless dude or whatever thing comes at night, and he should have
Stuck with that
made
faceless
stories
dude
centered
concept.
about that, or centered around that.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. And if you don't mind me adding in real quick, honestly, I do agree that the story, while it is decent quality, it wasn't as focused as the previous story. I will definitely give you that. The previous story had more of an edge focus to it. This one, I really do feel like he really hit his stride at the second part of the short story where the faceless person was coming around taking people's faces. But I do agree, it was kind of hard to tell what type of story this was. Is this like a Silent Hill town? You was thinking it was be more of a thriller, isolationist type of horror, where it's psychological in your head.
Being alone and something haunting him at night.
Exactly. Then there's people, and it's kind of like this Smallville, Silent Hill type of thing. So I do agree with you. It bounces along. It's like Fire Punch. It bounces around with a lot of ideas, and then it kind of hits its stride once it finds something to stick on and latch onto. Otherwise,
Conclusive.
you said what?
And it doesn't end with anything conclusive, just like Fire Punch.
Exactly.
Lots of good ideas. Sometimes it catches the stride and then lets it go and focuses on something else, and doesn't develop it. Yeah, it's all right.
And
But
it seems here.
not good.
It seems here that you said what?
It's all right, but not good.
I see. It seems here Blaine says the idea behind it was for everything to be vague It really wasn't meant to be focused and was more of a limbo zone kind of idea of hell, but I did write it in a really short time for a class. Fair enough, fair enough. Personally, I thought it was pretty decent. Wasn't like as good as the war story with the vampire, but I did think it was pretty decent for what it was worth.
So if I were to add something, if you're going to add multiple elements to it, multiple horror elements, flesh them out more so it doesn't feel like you are just jumping from idea to idea. Make it a, a whole experience made up of different tropes, if it makes any sense.
I mean, I think he gets that, but let me read his comments. He says, but I did write it in a really short time for a class, and more was an exercise for me since in my normal writing, I hate to tell and not show. Even when it is best for the narrator to tell you something, I instinctively avoid doing that, and I want to force myself to do a story where I pretty much only told and not shown. I see. You're experimenting with a different style. This was the experimental style. Obviously, you weren't the best in it, but it makes sense. You have to experiment and see where your strengths lie. And this was like a marker of your growth. So I can respect that. I can respect that.
I agree.
I can respect that with where it's at. Now, I do agree, of course, obviously the story could do better with some focus, but overall, I can respect where you're coming from with that. So, in that regard, yeah.
Excuse me for a moment before you prep uh, the show.
Yeah.
I'll go visit the bathroom, powder my nose
Mm-hmm.
for a minute. Be
I
right
see
back.
you. I'm gonna go try have dinner. Be right back. It's not gonna be huge anyway. So Blaine, we just here. We're yakking it up. But overall, dog, I didn't think your story was insanely terrible. I think for what it was worth, I could respect what you were doing. Now that we got the context behind it, but like on its own read, I can see where you mean where it's like a limbo of ideas. It was just kind of hard to grasp, like a Kojima game in a weird way. It's how Death Stranding has a lot of things it throws at you. Like there's a baby. It's kind of like that. It kind of gave me a lot of Kojima vibes. You didn't know, but it was kind of cool. But let me try to find where else is it at. Oh yeah, I need to change these windows. We're gonna go watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Whoa. But nah, I need carpeted bathroom, toilet overflowing. I'll do you one better right now and do a 2 sentence horror story just for you. Carpeted bathroom, toilet overflowing. Damn, that's kind of scary.
Back. I'm back.
Oh, you're back? That's great to hear. I'm about to be gone. Go entertain our guests.
Uh, um, mm, so I have to preface our roasting stream that with the fact that personally I am biased against both Studio Trigger and the setting of the show. Studio Trigger, they are overrated, to put it mildly. They, but regardless of the quality of their shows, they are still praised like the next coming of Jesus, and I don't like it. For instance, Little Witch Academia, it was a mediocre show. Sure, it had some decent animation, but it was a mediocre show. But then shit really hit the fan. Darling in the Franxx, it was ripping off Evangelion, like straight up episodes of Evangelion. Uh, what's next? Uh, what was that show where they Promar? Promar. It was ripping off Fire Force and Gurren Lagann. brand new animal ripping off ideas from Zootopia of all things. Studio Trigger makes a lot of rip-offs, and they are banking heavily on Coomer bait and fan service. They make characters with memorable designs, and yeah, that's what they do. That's where they get their popularity from. I don't think it's deserved. As for the setting, the Cyberpunk 2077, I think it's an interesting setting, but I don't like it. It's an interesting setting because it adds a new level to the cyberpunk formula. So the classic cyberpunk is high tech, low life, where technological level is advanced but life is shit. Cyberpunk 2077 adds a new cherry on top. High tech, low life, no future. It is a setting of, you can say, grimdark in a way. It's a setting of fatalists. It's a setting where nothing really matters, where people live without thinking of their future. They live just this day. Because at any point, their life could end. Lives could end. A gang boss gone wrong, just a random cyber psycho killing them. Anything can happen at any moment. And regardless of who you are, or how high are you at the pecking order, even if you are the head of a corporation, you can still be murdered in cold blood at a dinner party. So this makes the setting relatable, but it's also grimdark. So it makes sense for the characters to be just flashy cardboard cutouts. Like, if you think about the setting, the game of Cyberpunk 2077, it doesn't have any deep characters. They are all just cardboard cutouts, but they are memorable cardboard cutouts. There is the cardboard cutout that is a raging dyke. There is the cardboard cutout that has a fat ass. And that's why it is it fits. It fits the setting. But I don't like it because fundamentally I am against such grimdark fatalism where nothing matters. I prefer a setting which has some hope to it. That are my thoughts. So I'm going in with a bias, a heavy bias. Yeah, yeah. That's about it. That's about all my thoughts about the show before watching it. I know about the bison. Did he really go in to grab some dinner? It's really inconsiderate of you, to bison. Ah, anyway, this show has a lot of porn made from it, as is customary for Studio Trigger shows. And it's kind of a theme with Studio Trigger that their shows are garbage, but the porn is everywhere. The porn of it is everywhere, and mm. And how could I forget the most famous character from this uh, installment in the from this series, the Uo bait, very cute and funny, certainly pandering to a certain audience. And I spoke about it with the Bison the other day, they uh, how they had an interview where where CD Projekt Red said, "Yeah, we were against the lolly character initially, but the but Studio Trigger insisted on it, and I could picture them going like, "Wait, this is just a blatant fetish character. Why would anyone want to do?" Oh, oh, cha-ching! Yeah, I think it went something like that. Hmm. 6 a.m. Jesus Christ. What am I doing here at 6 a.m.? Talking to myself. Ah, mm.
Yo, what up? I'm back. Inferno Cop is where it's at. Oh, what y'all niggas talking
Hi.
about?
I was, talking about random nonsense. I was talking about what I think about Studio Trigger and cyberpunk setting. You'll probably hear it on the VOD recording.
I'm gonna
I
tell
thought
you
of
a
them.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, Phil. I don't listen to my own VODs.
Well, I will listen to it.
I'm glad you will.
Well, I'm going to listen if everything went all right with it, mostly. Not because I want to
Oh, oh,
watch it.
oh, not because you want to watch my content, Phil? Wow, you're an asshole, bro. I
Well,
thought you was out.
it's not really content at this point. It's just us rambling. In order to make it into content, we need to make it more. We need to
Yeah, I
make
know
it.
this is a kickback. Yeah, no, I know this is a fucking
I
kickback.
understand that you are just shooting shit, but I'm just saying before it can become content, we should uh, make it into a proper video without the dead air
Yeah, no. I got that. I
and
got that. I'm
from
joshing with you, dog. It was a joke. I was just messing with you.
yeah, I get it, I get it. So
But okay. So now we all ready. We're all. You ready to go, man? You
I was
got.
born ready.
You're born ready. I see. We're gonna test
Also,
that.
before we start, for how long do you want to go?
I'm probably going
We
until
spend a lot
1:30.
of time just shooting shit,
Yeah, I
and
understand. We spent. I know. I
I think
understand.
it's evening for you, so you
Yeah,
will
let
have
me give
to.
you the estimation basically. So I understood we spend a lot of time shooting the shit. I get that. So personally speaking, I'm thinking about going through episodes 1 through 3, getting till 1:30. Basically, when it hits 1:30 my time, 2 o'clock at the latest, we'll end it off. We'll send a raid and we'll end it off. But I'm trying to get through.
You end it when you feel like you've had enough.
Probably that too. But really, I'm gonna try to see if we could get through 3 episodes at least. You
Great.
know,
React Andy phase starting.
there's no React Andy here, boys. Hold on.
Well, we're going to watch it for the most part, and maybe occasionally provide comments. Maybe, possibly, definitely.
All right, let's fucking hear it. All right, annoying ass Netflix noise. All right, okay, you gotta let us know, Netflix. Oh, whoa, it's anime.
Does your stream pick up the sound from the video?
Yep, I think it does. Possibly. Let me see.
Oh, I don't think we can do that.
Let's see. Let me try to check. Does it pick it up? I guess check for me, rather. Yeah, you could barely hear it.
Oh man.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine, dog. You could barely hear it on our
Worry
end.
for you, man. You can get a visit from Jeff Bezos for this.
Oh yeah, I know. You can hardly hear it, dog. Barely hear it. I understand, but trust me, I plan on moving ship anyhow. So worst case scenario,
Hey, whatever you say, friend.
but nah, I understand your concern. Honestly, there's no good way for us to not have this noise happen. But go on Twitch. Tell me, do you hear it? Tell me.
Hold on, let me
Go on
go
Twitch, tell me, do you
over
hear it?
to Twitch.
All right, and I'll play it. I'll play it right now.
To hold up. I get to open it. Just a moment. I will mute the Discord.
All right, do you hear it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I remember how to do this? Yeah, that's the consequential thing. If I get rid of it now, I have to get rid of your voice as well. So
That sucks.
yeah, we're just gonna
Don't
have to
like
deal
that.
with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, if you catch a ban, damn the consequences.
Besides, Twitch is going to shit. It killed any motivation I had after they did all that 50-50 cut.
Twitch.
So maybe it being a little loud as hell. Whoa, we're in cyberpunk. Did you know that?
No, I didn't catch on.
Ah, damn, the lag.
Oh no.
I forgot.
No, not my HD.
I know. We're gonna have to go down to 720p or
How
480.
terrible.
We're gonna have to be barbarians. 480p.
Oh,
I know. We're not gonna see those anime titties in high definition. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. His armor's glitching. It's like cyberpunk, man.
it's like cyber psychosis.
Going on online shopping? Oh. Alright. They just on talking in the rain, alright. Back it up. You guys shot. Whoa, did he get his head blown off, man? Whoa. Alright, decent.
Police brutality, but literally.
Exactly.
Police getting brutalized.
Exactly. Now look at this. Just taking it through. What? Now I'm trying to think. Why does this nigga look like Barrett off of I'm trying to think of the fighting game, dog. You know who he is. Why does he look like Barrett off of Guilty Gear Strive?
Cyber psycho.
You said what?
He's a cyber psycho.
Oh. Now what exactly is that?
It's when implants make a person go mad.
Ah. I see. Now my thing was.
Pretty good.
Now go ahead. What were you saying? You're kind of hard to hear over this.
Pretty good animation, and
Oh yeah.
I guess a good start.
It is. It's a decent start. I thought it was gonna be some goofy shit.
Oh.
Oh shit! Is this nigga doing the okay? Stylistic. I like it. I like it. Now I'm pausing briefly, but shoot. At first I thought it was gonna just be some goofy ass adventures with Cunny, and I was thinking to myself, how does this anime fit in with the dark, gritty aspect of cyberpunk? But so far, it's doing good for a good start. This might be where the series peaks, honestly.
I mean, it's too early to judge, but so far it's a good starting scene. It sets up the mood. Let's see if they
Exactly.
can keep it up.
I don't know. We see the
They
cunning.
show the danger of this cyber psycho that cyber psychos pose. So maybe the focus of the show will be on it.
Exactly. Hopefully so. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully this isn't where the show peaks.
This is basically an addition to the world of Cyberpunk 2077.
Mm-hmm.
So I I don't know if we should treat it as just an addition or as a separate product.
Well, I
Um,
think they did an update about it.
um, okay, this one was stupid.
Oh yeah, no, it was dumb. It's just some nigga, bro. What, bro? What is this bootleg writing? Talk to me on your fucking com.
This is the exact same UI from the game. What the fuck?
It fucking is.
Yeah, so it's just an extension of the Cyberpunk game. Great.
It is. And bro, why this nigga had his pelvis all the way up some shining finger shit on his Gundam shit, nigga? He's just like, ah, dog. He sounds like a Twitch streamer. He sounds like a retard.
I think it was
VR or something.
Rain Dance. Yeah, that thing from Cyberpunk where they go with full dive VR, where they basically experience the thing in
Oh,
full.
I see. Yeah, no, that makes
Okay,
sense.
so all right. So what is his business with the Ripper Doc?
Exactly. Doctor, release my cringe inhibitors. Still warm. Lit Edge Runner. All right. So
So
got
he
this.
was just yeah, because watching people get murdered is such a great shit.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah.
it fits the setting.
Cyberpsychosis. Either hurt or don't get slapped. Okay. So, well, you gave that nigga a condom.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
VR
Whoa.
porn.
Hentai off the way. We got hentai out of the way. He gave that man a digital condom. Said, "Go ahead." We're
Yeah,
really just
kind of
looking.
funny that those brain dentists come in condom form.
Exactly. Do you imagine how hard that would be? You're just using your washing machine and you could barely get that shit out, and they're like, "Oh, you need to insert a coin for that one." That'd be extremely hoed. Oh shit. You need to make sure something didn't
Can you
fall.
pause for a moment?
You said what happened?
Pause for a moment.
All right. What happened? What's up?
I think it's good world building so far. It fits with the theme of living living this day, not thinking about the future, where you just want to gain the most experiences in one day. Where kids uh, watching porn, basically of watching gore porn, watching snuff porn, essentially, because why the fuck not? I think it's a good setup. I think it's a good expansion of the lore.
I do agree. I do like how they went into detail and kind of showed what exactly, the world of 2077 is. I do agree. So far, it's not a complete
How
bastardization.
casual and natural it is. I like it. I like it.
Me too. I'm agree. I'm gonna have to agree. I might have clowned on it a bit, but I do agree. I'm not like offended by this. Like this is pretty good. Like not offended in a way of like, whoa, this is trash. Like this is good. I do like you
I
said.
I don't like the setting, but I think it's interesting. It's very relatable in a way.
I don't know. I
I mean,
think the setting is.
I mean, you see this even now, where people would go and watch things like executions and other torture porn just for kids.
Oh yeah, and that used to be really big back in the day when they were doing the fucking Reddit 50/50 shit too. It was all mainstream. People would watch gore and bloody deaths and murder just
And
for the kicks.
I can absolutely see this kind of entertainment becoming a thing in the future.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, we're still gonna have all our cardinal desires, no matter how much we advance.
Okay,
There will still
let's
be in
go on.
there. But before we do,
Do you have anything more to say?
yeah, I do. I have some more thoughts. So I do agree. I do like how the world in this setting is built up so far. The animation's real smooth, and it seems like so far they're not getting into the lull random.
We have already seen some goofs with
We have.
setup.
We have, but like I'm gonna go through this. Let me try to get through all this so I don't forget it. But basically, I do agree. I like how it's more of a gentler opening, so to speak, at least here. And it's not getting right into the antics, right into the shenanigans. So I do like how it opens up, at least, right? I will give them that. I do like how it opens up. And I'm really looking forward to see how exactly if they can keep this pace up or when will we reach the decaying point if there is one. But so far, the action's good and the world building's pretty decent as well. It kind of connects with the game, so I do like it. I'll give it that. All right, nigga in the fit. Oh no, I think that actually was. Not Nova David, a bloodbath.
Ah, so she works there. I see.
Oh. Okay. Got the homeless dude right there. Ah, it's like the streets of California.
The famous cyberpunk squalor.
Of course.
Oh, um,
Hey, it was just planned. It was all a part of the plot. Some nigga having a heroin stroke.
jerking off on the street, people vomiting. Yep.
Yep. Someone's perking off a perk stroke.
Again, good world building, fitting.
Is that an ICBM or a rocket?
The whole high tech, low life thing really nailed that.
Oh yeah.
Then again, it's not like they're dealing with some. It's not like they're making the setting on their own. They're working with an established setting, so it's easier.
Still, you can still fuck up an established setting if your writing team is incompetent.
Yeah,
You can give them all the layups.
Especially since it's Netflix.
Oh yeah, especially since it's Netflix, dog. You can give them all the layups in the world, and somehow they'll find a way to fuck it up. So, the fact that they're doing this good, I'll give it. Exactly. The fact they're doing this good so far, I'll give them that.
Also, the trigger protagonist look, I don't really like it. Like, can they make a main character that doesn't have a spiky hair?
Yeah, I kind of halfway agree with you. I don't think it's the worst, but it could be a little bit better. I like the fit he has going on.
Excuse me, why did that catch his attention?
Bro, he saw some multi-hair colored woman with ass. I thought that would have been common at his age.
Weird focus, seriously. Ah, yes, of course, everyone has implants. Everyone has cybernetics. Even a kid. Okay.
All right. Okay, so they got that going through. I like how they're showing the academics of it all.
Why do they have to check for attendance? If it's
No clue.
why are they not doing it online?
You know, that is a very good question. I will say this: I do like how they're exploring the school side of it because you never see that in the game for obvious reasons.
And of course, the social inequality, society, in
Of
their
course,
Skype poll.
of course, of course. So let's see. Counting on your doc. Oh, is he actually able to escape?
Oh no! What
Okay.
happened? His virus? He has a virus or something?
It had to be a setup. I think it was some sort of prank. One or two. Back alley software. Okay, to avoid paying. My goat. What a pirate.
No. Oh no, he didn't pay his Amazon Prime. Okay, good. World building, more world building.
Of course. It's showing this nigga's about pirating. All right.
Again, why isn't education conducted remotely? Why do they have to go to school physically if it's done in a digital space? The education, I mean.
I think it's more so an aesthetic choice for them to kind of show up more than anything. Maybe it's some sort of proprietary. Well, nah. Even still, there must be some reason. Otherwise, that's going to be a genuine plot hole outside of aesthetics. Not the biggest plot hole, but still something just.
Okay, we already have a Chekhov's gun. The guy is twitchy because of all the implants.
Really now? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it.
Chekhov's gun, check.
All right. Now, you already had, besides True Blue Corpo, okay. Some more inequality.
So wait. So how he could get into high-end education if they live in trash?
Scholarship is my guess.
Okay, so father-son relationship established.
So what, you're saying the father got him into that school even though they don't live that high life?
Hold up. Ah, yes, the whole speech about I want to give you a better life.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was because his mother was in a relatively decent spot in society. Of course, not good enough, but you know, she obviously has some sort of clout on her name if she's working somewhere. At the Arasaka top tower floor. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, and there's the shootout. There's where they end.
Death flags, I guess.
Death flags ahoy.
You know, just a regular cyberpunk day. Gang violence on the street.
Of course. Gang violence on the highway, my guy. That's what it be.
Just a casual fact of life.
Yep. Okay. Now where are they gonna go now? Let's see.
Oh wow, dead parents in what? How much?
And your cyberpunk?
How much time has passed since the beginning of the episode?
It's been 12 minutes and she's already died.
And we have a dead parent. That's a very bold opening move. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Exactly. He's not a client. And then they'll skip over. Shows the
clients of the trauma team. Well, guess
the meat wagons. It's kind of like blue care. They'll come over. Red care is one of the was one of the care networks. You know, they're like, we are help out those patients. Oh wait, no, we won't actually help them out.
Mom died because corporal politics. If you don't pay, you don't get help. You die.
Yeah.
That even affects the character.
Is this
You
Wait a
run
minute,
the
Phil.
system.
Wait a minute, Phil. Is this a commentary on the American health insurance system? It's almost as if it's a commentary.
Well, yeah,
But nah, that'd be a
because
crazy
the world of,
theory.
I mean, the whole trauma team is, I guess, a reference to that system.
Nah, Phil. It's just a theory, dog. I obviously it's not referencing to anything.
A theory. You know?
Exactly.
Oh, she's alive.
No, she's still alive.
Oh,
I'll be.
so no dead parents yet.
Yeah.
Visitation isn't part of your package. Classic.
Let's see. And don't forget to zip us those EDS.
The setup for money making.
Pretty much.
For
It's how they're gonna.
becoming a gang member.
Yep, and I think that's pretty much how he's gonna do something similar to the MC of Cyberpunk, where he's gonna be going around doing odd jobs and shit, and then he comes across something huge.
Yes, of course, because it's an extension of the Cyberpunk game. So
You know,
we're going to have the protagonists do literally the same thing.
of course. All right, now forget a Choom. Now who's this nigga Choom?
Speaking of that, pause. Did you know what this word is?
Know what word is?
Choom.
Partially, but go ahead.
So the word choom is a derivative from the word that really exists, a slang word in Russian, chuvak. It's a slang word for dude. But the funny story about the origin of this word is that originally it was only used for women, and it was a part of convict jargon.
Yeah.
And it meant a whore, a hooker. Later, it was changed to thief's GF. And in late 70s, early 80s, basically right before the Soviet Union collapsed, it became commonplace and got its modern meaning of just neutral dude.
Yeah. I see.
Just a fun tidbit.
And I see. That's interesting to hear. And just a heads up. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I kind of ate some food, but what I'm trying to say is, we might end around halfway into episode 2, or like 12:01 my time.
The first episode and be done with it if you want to. I don't mind.
I'm gonna try to press my luck, but we're gonna watch this first episode, maybe a little bit of the second, and then we'll kind of end it off. I'm just kind of getting full. The food.
The most unrealistic thing about Cyberpunk, I think, is not the implants, the whole AI thing. No, it's the fact that the Soviet Union in this universe is still around.
Now, what makes you think? Don't you think they'd have a more grasp of this by now? Don't you think they'll have a better grasp of running the Soviet Union?
Fell apart because they allowed a tiny bit of freedom of speech.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It wouldn't have survived in the age of the internet.
Oh, yeah, they get fucking raw dog through.
Sure as it wouldn't survive in the cyberpunk age.
Yeah, you're right. Brains doing that, but
Soviet Union, totally unrealistic, 0 out of 10. Also, fuck Soviet Union.
I see ya. Now, your access is denied. You didn't pay your rent, Wagey. You can't come back in your home. What do? You Wagey, go back into your cube. You have not earned enough points for rent yet. your coins have not been established. Phil, are you excited for when the banks decide to be Jew and try to incorporate central bank currency?
Concerned if the banks start uh, canceling your life if you don't pay the wagey rent when you haven't paid your when you haven't put your payment for your month in wagey kg,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when you have the social credit score but in real life.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, like dog. Honestly, my thing is, I heard they're trying to do this whole thing where, I know in Europe they got the whole central banking currency started in certain places in Europe, and that's why I'm like, oh, they're really trying to push this. Like in Italy or in like, yeah, certain parts of Europe, like Italy and whatnot. There's another part of it I'm trying to think of, like UK and whatnot, right? They'll have central banking currencies, or they're doing a testing phase of it right now. And in the US, they're still in the research, and I'm like, I don't want that to come around because you see, they can trace your money, and
Oh,
essentially,
definitely.
yeah, they can trace it, they can make it expire, and they can basically make the whole act of getting money worthless.
Any any type of transactions that are done not with cash, they can trace everything.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. No, they can do that regardless. But here's the thing: they can't expire really your cash right now. They could, but they don't do that in that sense. What I'm trying to say is the cash itself, you can take it out. You don't your digital cash, they don't expire, and it can't be expired in that sense, right? Not as easily as, let's say, a coin, right? That has all of that built in. Now, don't get me wrong; they can trace what you do, online. It's kind of one of the reasons why I'm using like digital pay when it comes to shit like that, like in the bank accounts and whatnot. But still, my thing is, I ain't too keen on central banking currency. I think that shit is ass. I think that shit is ass and destroys the capitalists.
That's authoritarian as fuck.
Oh yeah, it is. It's that 1984 type beat. It kills the capitalistic spirit.
Yeah.
And overall, it's just ass, dog. It's just ass. So I do agree. It's very authoritarian as hell. Any more thoughts on that?
No, I pretty much agree with what you said.
I'm glad to hear. There might be some feds among us.
Oh, he's breaking the law. He's
Whoa.
getting inside illegally.
Exactly. Exactly. He's getting in illegally.
He's the rogue element.
Exactly. He's the. What's that nigga's name from 1984? He's the nigga trying to keep his humanity by writing in his diary. Shit, what he got over there? Is that a cybernetic arm or some shit?
Military cyberware? Where did you get that from?
I think it was from the professor.
Why?
It had to be. I don't know. Maybe the professor wanted him to be geared up like Raiden or
Really,
Solid Snake.
Where did he get that from?
I want to say it's from the professor, dog. I can't think of it any other way. Unless he just stole it. Went into a military facility and stole it. He ain't on his Metal Gear shit.
Why weren't we shown?
I don't know. I think they want us to assume that he just stole it or got it from the professor. No serial number and what military grade? This thing really? It definitely ain't legal, but whatever.
No, did we miss something? Where did he get that from?
I'm not sure. I don't think it explicitly said, but I want to say it's from the professor.
Copying shots from the previous scene? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, way to save money. Oh no, the bullies are here.
You gotta reuse those frames, bro. They gotta save money. Our class, you're not welcome. I mean, a lot of people reuse frames. It's just a lot more obvious here.
Yeah. They pretty much copied the whole shot composition and everything.
Pretty much. Maybe it's supposed to be distinct.
How our rogue kid will handle the bullies? Because
Obviously, he's gonna
it's
beat their
apparently
ass.
shonen school drama now.
I don't know. A single thing came out of your mouth. That's right. No, just get gone. Okay, and he's gonna be take the verbal abuse, take the monologue, and he's probably gonna beat his ass on some early age Ichigo shit. I'm gonna say as long as I pay tuition, okay. Yeah. All right. Chris quite a scene, crying for her. Okay. And then the nigga's gonna get mad. That rage boost, probably gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, good question. How did she afford?
She works that job, remember? Bro, she said she saved up.
Are you insinuating that your mommy was soliciting favors with her body?
Yeah, dog. She saved up from those favors and from her job, dog. She was doing both. She was sucking dick and saving niggas. What is this nigga doing? Is he doing some bump and grind? What is this shit? Let me pause. Was that nigga doing some R. Kelly bump and grind? Some boom, boom, boom. I don't see nothing. Was that supposed to be a fight? I was confused. I'm like, is this like some sort of...
No, that's just a prelude to the fight.
Oh, I see. It just seems...
Hey, Trigger, impress us with your action scenes.
That just looks like it looked like some sort of weird sex scene. It looks like that nigga was trying to grind on him, do some R. Kelly shit, trying to do some
his mama. It's
yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, it's on. I'm telling you, it's rage boost, dog. It's a shonen rage boost from his mother being talked about. I won't let you insult my mother, and he's just gonna fucking beat him up like Ichigo before his.
Come on, Trigger. Come on, Trigger. Impress us with your
Exactly. Let's go back. We're gonna go back to where he did the fucking weird ass bump and grind shit, the upwards mating press or whatever that was supposed to be. Yeah. I don't even know what that shit was. The horizontal grind that nigga went on, like to make a quick Euro buck. Salicious. Hold on, Choom. Who said we were done? Okay, now. Okay, yeah. Let's see the fight. Oh, this shit about to go crazy. And this nigga can't even. He bumped and grind on him only to taunt him. Man, what a fucking giga chat, bro. What a. Ah, damn, it's loading. Damn. Damn.
Okay, how many browser tabs are you running in the background?
Let's see, there's probably a shit ton. But for now we're going to slight. Hold on, I got a lot of shit open. Let's see. We're going to see. Sometimes you gotta reverse it back a little bit.
Okay.
That's the thing. The player itself can kind of be slow because, you know, that's the price of pirating anime. Sometimes the player isn't always up to snuff. Now, better than Crunchyroll, don't get me wrong, but players have their thing.
Better than Crunchyroll, to be honest.
It is. You say you what? You keep cutting out. What happened?
Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out.
Hello?
You're back. What did you say? No. I said you were saying something that's a lot better than Crunchyroll. What else?
Better than Crunchyroll is not a high standard. Anything is better than Crunchyroll.
It is.
Anything.
I mean, it's true. Anything is, but like, look, dog. This is what you get when you're paying for free. When you're paying for free 99, it's a lot better than most, but like, it depends on the whole video player.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I fuck it." Oh my goodness.
Seriously?
And then the nigga is like, "Okay, I'm fucking pissed." Now, I can't drop any lower for quality. Brother.
Not my quality.
Brother.
How else are we supposed to pick up all the details from this gorgeous animation?
I know, right? From this jaw-dropping, cum-sizzling animation.
And we
Ah,
skip the fight.
damn. We skipped the
No,
fight.
No, we don't want to skip the fight scene.
I know, right? We had him do a little bump and grind. Now we're gonna have to hear the alien mating call. No! I... Damn, but I kind of... Oh.
I guess this is just 1 second.
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, shit. I think we were close.
What?
Got anything slotted? Anime freeware? Did he say anime?
He has super strength.
He has super strength. Whoa. He augmented himself. Look at that. He's doing all these Bruce Lee ass moves. You see, he has hit him multiple times. It took him a little bit. Oh shit, beating his ass. Okay. Ah shit. He's piecing this nigga up. It took him a little bit to be able to hit him. He was hit in the air. Nothing like the strong arms 400 to bring the best out in your kung fu. You wanna try me again? Nigga, you had aimbot and you couldn't even get your first 15.
Another Chekhov's gun. Now he's going to get motivated to get more implants.
Exactly.
More power.
And Phil, this nigga was using aimbot and he couldn't even get his first 500 punches off. This nigga was quite literally just punching in front of him.
I think it was just taunting, to be honest. Like, see, you're so slow. You're so slow.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see that too. But I also think the nigga is kind of trash at it too. I think it took him a little while. It was like, all right, yeah, you see that? I could have ended you at any moment. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm gonna actually do it, or some shit like that. Mr. Martinez, I'm calling you in. This isn't very. We're not proud of you. The Latinx community is looking at you.
So dead parents are dead, actually.
Oh wow! But you said it was a success. We lied, but we can only do so much.
Yeah, but you didn't pay us enough.
Yeah, but we could tell you some way that you can bury her.
Here are the burial options. Really? Again, reusing the same frame?
Oh yeah, we are. I mean, Studio Trigger has such a huge budget; they can't be wasting it all on petty little scenes like this, Phil.
Trying anything new. Yeah, showing unrelated images.
Crematory.
He's got his mom.
All right. The principal called him in and said, "Yo, the Latinx community isn't proud of you. Come back."
Oh no, everything is bad.
I know, the sad walk. It's the walk of shame. He's walking home all sad. Maybe that mysterious girl will come to save him. It will be the wish fulfillment of a lifetime. Now he's all depressed. His mother's dead.
Oh no, the montage of sadness.
And you know who's gonna come at the end. It's gonna be that girl. Or one of the lolly.
Naturally, how else are we going to
meet up? Yeah. It wouldn't happen either way. Whoa. And he somehow made it in. Again, what a rebel.
What? No, I mean reusing the same frame over and over again. What the fuck?
I know, right? This is just excessive. I get people have to reuse frames, but golly. They weren't kidding.
Using frames in Treasure Island.
I've seen less frame reusal in Dragon Ball Super. What is this? Katsu here. I heard about your mom. I'd offer my sympathies, but find it hard to sympathize. Send her delinquent son to academy. Her methods couldn't have been noble. Okay, now he's gonna snap. Oh, there's the Chekhov's gun.
No,
I think it
we
might
are
blow.
supposed to feel bad for this mom that we knew for less than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
like
he's about to have his
his
shoulder
Chekhov's
detachment
gun.
moment.
Yeah, this is where the rage comes in, dog. The Chekhov's gun has blown.
He's about to get
Nope.
oh, he's
He
about to
just gets horny.
porn, I guess. Oh, it's not him watching porn.
Oh no.
He wants to get his upgrade. He wants to increase his power level.
Oh yeah, I told you it's the Shonen Rage boost. How else do you think it's gonna get more powerful? He said, "I want this shit in me. About time I chrome the fuck up." Chrome the fuck up. It's chroming time. And when he went in and said it's chroming time, I couldn't help but coom all over the screen. And he chromed over everyone. What, huh? Let's see. Is there some MCU after credits? There might be some MCU after credit shit. Hold on.
Okay.
We gotta see.
Seriously,
That was the episode. Yeah, that was kind of a lame ending. This nigga really hit us. Oh, would you look at this? Seska Verze. Do you know, is this like Russian or Ukrainian, or is this something else entirely? Oh, it's Czech. Czech. Do you know Czech?
I mean, no.
No, I see. Shit.
Oh, that's translation. That's translation.
Fair enough. And then you got Dutch. Okay.
Yeah, they got the Czech version.
Maybe the English version.
No, they got everything.
They're just listing everything.
Mm.
But dog, no. If I were to rate that episode, it was kind of lame, dog. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That little in 20 minutes.
I thought these episodes were 30. I don't mean to cut you off, Phil, but I thought these episodes were like 30 plus minutes. I thought they were gonna explore some shit.
I thought so too, honestly.
But honestly, if I'm to be real with you, and I'm gonna get all my thoughts out, and I'll let you speak.
It's like 10 minutes.
Like, bro,
what the fuck?
bro, I'm gonna let you speak, but let me get this out, right? So, watching all of this, right, it felt like, once again, seeing something made by Kojima. It's like, it felt like a montage of ideas, and they just weren't sticking with that storyline. Like, oh, there's a mysterious girl. Oh, his mom died. Oh, now you didn't get to know this character, and he's supposed to be the likable guy you like first episode, but really, there's nothing really likable about the nigga. He just seems like a bit of an ass who wasted his mom's whoring efforts to get him into a good school. And then we're supposed to feel bad because he got caught up in some gang violence. And it's like, we don't have enough time to bond with the character to care outside of basic human sympathy. I think that's what they're trying to go for. They're trying to bank on the fact.
Basically reusing the fucking scenes.
Exactly, bro. They made a...
This relationship.
Exactly, dog. These niggas, bro, you want to talk about recycling? These niggas must be the kings of recycling. They use the same frame in so many different ways over and over. Yeah, this is peak fiction, all right, bro. Those Twitter tars were right, bro. This is peak fiction.
That's really weak. And of course, there is no after credits.
Of course not. No, it's just the credits. Yeah, nah.
Viewer.
Exactly. Want to see the comments? Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is so peak." Oh, the subtitles are ass cheeks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
That sex scene came out of nowhere.
I did not expect boobs. I'm in. Whoa, man. Whoa, trigger.
Yeah, I can see. Cool.
Yeah, same YouTuber who likes incest. Exactly. Some nigga said some YouTuber who likes incest recommended this. The anime man, Giga. Oh no, what a L. He's a culture L comment. Okay, heard great things. Already playing with my emotions.
Playing with my emotions.
Where? Huh?
No.
Explain.
Going with world building, but then it fucked it up.
It did. It just
It,
jumped
it
all
wanted
over
to
the place.
it wanted to speedrun the motivation for the character.
Exactly. Not only did his mom just die and they didn't really make it a big deal until the end of it. It was like, oh yeah, your mom's dead. Here you go.
Oh no, hi son, I am your mother. I have done so many good things about you. Let me list all my death flags. So, I am working hard to earn your future. Uh, that's it. Okay, time to die. Bye.
That's it. And I mean, the beginning they had it decent. They made the mom look like a human. Like, okay, she's tired, she's working, and the son's proud, right? You would think, okay, oh shit, it's gonna be a nice little family, a little dynamic, and we're gonna feel real bad when the mother goes, right? You would think that.
We don't have enough time to flesh out the mother so we can feel something for her. It's like she was literally just saying her lines for death flags.
Exactly.
Here is death flag number 1. Here is death flag number 2. Here is death flag number 3.
And just in case you missed it, here's number 4. And oh wait, nope, that is the death. And that's the thing. They left her death so ambiguous. Like, how in Bleach they left how in Bleach, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
They just
with the, oh no, she's not really dead, but oh no, she is.
She is. But the difference is,
bad.
what's the name? So yeah, of course, you know how in Bleach you had the main scientist Kisuke Urahara, and in the Thousand Year Blood War arc, they're like, "Oh, is he alive or is he dead?" But unlike with Kisuke, we actually care because we've seen the time to be with him. Two,
because we spent several arcs with him.
Exactly.
As a character.
Exactly. And two,
why is he there?
Exactly, dog. Exactly. And two, with Kisuke and whatnot, right? While we know he's like, we don't know his fate, which was still just a shitty thing for Kubo to do, but we at least know he is alive during the Hell chapter, which is real late, which I guess this is the only thing this has. But even then, you remember, oh shoot, he's alive somewhere. Whereas this death, you just kind of forget she died. Like, you see it, but you tune out.
That Jackie's death was more impactful than this.
You said whose death was more impactful?
Jackie Wells, that dude from the prologue of the game.
Oh yeah, and niggas hardly remember that.
Yes, like you just had trigger. You just had to allocate time to reusing scenes and getting that pointless bullying scene instead of fleshing out the fucking character.
And bro, I gotta interrupt you, bro. I gotta interrupt you, dog. Can we just talk about how fucking awkward that bullying scene was? That was some of the weakest bullying scenes I've seen in fiction thus far, nigga. I looked at that, bro. Ichigo's bullying scene was better than this shit, dog. Ichigo's fucking bullying scene was better. Naruto's bullying scene was better than this shit, bro. This nigga literally bumped and grind, did some
whole arc to him getting bullied and winning back and winning respect of his peers.
Exactly. They even went into the and they still went into his bullying even when they was doing that whole movie where he had to save Hinata from Toneri. Like, dog, it's just that scene was so awkward too, because it was just like the way he initiated the fight, you didn't think he was initiating the fight. It just looked like he was trying to make advances on this man, trying to get him to the wall for some grape correction. Like,
this fucking sucks.
It's ass. Now we can't say the series yet until we get completed, but so far, first episode's kind of ass.
Shit.
Episode's ass. I'm not gonna lie. The first episode so far is pretty ass.
For the record, to anyone watching this, we have tried to stay objective. Even though I was biased, I had an open mind. I said some good things about the setting. But I can't ignore the fact that after the setting establishment, they went to absolute garbage.
And dog, I'm not even gonna... And here's the thing how I feel about it, right? Is like, I still think the animation's smooth, because it's Trigger. I'll give them that. They better have their animation on point. In the beginning, it obviously peaked, for what it's worth. But the thing is, when we really
If you
get down
have
to it
start
all,
if you have to start reusing scenes in the first episode,
that's just when it gets ridiculous. The thing is, if we're noticing that they're reusing scenes each time, right, to the point to where the episode could be queued up in 3 scenes. If I could take 3 clips and summarize the episode, what does that say about your episode? If I could take 3 clips out of it and summarize it in its entirety, if I could take it out and streamline this to like 10, it didn't need to be 20, Phil. And I got to go on this rant, dog. This is really important to me on this one. It did not need to be no 25 damn minutes. It could have been 10 to 15. They did not need to do all that. Simply put, besides the long droning speech about, oh, your mother, your mama ho, ha ha ha, he could have just said that, started the fight. The speech went on for way too long to be antagonizing. And now I get it. They're trying to show, oh, he's real antagonizing. I've seen worser shows do this better. Just the fact of, if you're going to get the protagonist mad and rage boosting and everything like that, why not let the nigga get a punch in or two? I get not letting him over dominate if the whole point is nigga gotta get strong, right? I get that. But try to have him attempt to throw a punch or two. Cause so far it just looks like that nigga was just taking the brunt of it. Unless that was for a story reason I missed. But still, the first episode, in my personal opinion, it had some good stuff going in the beginning. But like I expected, as it went on over time and as more things got recycled, it just was ass. It just was not that great. It's just not a good first episode. The beginning was great, but as it kept going, it didn't need to go.
I'm willing to bet that I'm going to see videos of YouTubers going, "Oh, that's such a good backstory. It's so deep and dramatic." Fuck off.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see
The whole episode fleshing out this relationship. I would have agreed with you. What made the main character go Breaking Bad?
exactly what made him go Walter White Heisenberg, and
So,
is for the weakest reason.
Here's me, a writer, fixing this in just 5 minutes. Okay.
Go ahead, fix it.
I bet I'll go even less. Okay. Start off showing that the characters live in squalor but are managing to get by, and that the protagonist has a loving relationship with his mother, even though he's a delinquent. Spend time with them, their whole routine, and then have the accident at the end of and everything going to shit at the end of the episode.
Exactly.
A cascade of it, instead of spreading it out across the episode, there at the end, and he's left dumbfounded just as like the audience. How could this happen to me? And
exactly, and then end the episode.
And in the beginning of episode 2, show the fallout of this ending, like how his life went to shit, how he can't pay rent, he's expelled from this prestigious school, etc. Bullying.
And then somewhere halfway in the middle of that, they can have him meet up with the girl or something like that.
No, forget the girl. I don't think she should be introduced this early into the series. Spend the second episode showing the fallout and how he slowly, gradually, over the course of episode 2, wants to just start doing irrational things to make money. How he's starting to try to rob people, or how he's going to
Nah, trust me, Phil. Now that sounds like a good anime, Phil, but they're on 10 episodes and it's Studio Trigger, Phil. I was just trying to calm your expectations down. That's why I said the girl in episode 2.
I just made up a better plot. Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing though, Phil.
Had the whole fucking writing team on it. Meanwhile,
they had it.
A random from the internet who hasn't even published his works yet. And even I can come up with better shit than them.
Dog, it's just to the point, dog. I just wanted to bring you back and say, dog, that's too elaborate storytelling, even for Studio Trigger. They stopped that shit back with what you call it, Kill la Kill. They stopped that shit back in Kill la Kill, dog. That's too elaborate for them nowadays. I will tell you this: after Kill la Kill,
I'll go take an angry piss, and then we'll move on to episode 2. How about that?
go ahead, and I'll explain more of my thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell? But yeah, no, really, Trigger's whole storytelling stopped it being elaborate and decent at around Kill la Kill, if I'm to be honest with you. Kill la Kill had some sub themes behind its whole sex routine. And pretty much, you could say that Studio Trigger very much embodies the Gundam franchise of sex and robots. At least that's the way when it comes to Darling in the Franxx, but personally, that wasn't the best show what I've seen. But yeah, no, episode 1 could have been a lot better. I mean, honestly, I think they should have included the girl in the second episode. Let her come by, make a little minimal impact, or hint at her again if they don't want to introduce her right away. Just something as a way to still keep the audience going. If, this Studio Trigger was a better studio, if the storyboard was actually good, they would have the girl minimally show up in the second episode, or just kind of tease her some more, or make her impactful in some regards, just in case you're not trying to bring them in there. And shit, I'm not even a writer, and I could have told you how to do it. As a person who reads and fucking watches, who reads a lot of manga, I can tell you there are some things that could have easily been done. Like, I'll even tell you something, Phil. I was reading My Hero Academia, right? And, Horikoshi's had his thing where his editor was ass, but he replaced the editor now. And so now nobody can say, oh, it was the editor, it wasn't Horikoshi. No more copium on that end, right? So I check out a new Horikoshi chapter. And I want to say this was right after when Bakugo games happened, if you catch my drift. But,
No,
you know how people say Squid Games, what happened to him? Squid Games.
I see.
Yeah, that's when I say Bakugo games happened, right? So after Bakugo games happened, it's a real big deal. Now, obviously, I knew, and most of us knew as readers, that he wasn't dead for real, right? They weren't going to let him stay Bakugo games for long. Yeah, it's a shonen. He's a main character in a shonen.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be gone for long. Now, here's the thing. What made My Hero different was it had consequences, right? And then they had to follow them. You had to stick with them. It was like real life in that sense. And those consequences have lessened and lessened. And the pacing of the story is absolutely abysmal right now. But what really got me was the way they decided to revive Bakugo. Instead of having someone like, let's say, Best Genius, right? Like, let me try to break this down to you. Instead of having someone like Best Genius, who was practically set up throughout the whole story to be like his mentor, his like this dude, this provider, this mentor, someone who really was able to understand Bakugo, even when he was just an angry asshole in the beginning of the series. As soon as they got the kids mentors and got him on internships, he was pretty much teaching him how to be a better hero, right? And you could really bond with the dude, and he's almost died a couple of times himself, but you care about him, right? Now, you would think he's stitching the heart together, right? And at this point, they've been pulling shit out of their ass, so I'm like, why not just pull out of your ass that Best Genius has some crazy sacrificial move that might end up with him being dead? But guess what? Bakugo comes back, and it'd be really impactful. But no, you know what they do? They quite literally send this man Edgeshot, who's barely in the manga, barely anybody knows him, and he just goes through and he's like, don't worry about it, class president. I kid you not, right before he turns himself into string and revive and becomes Bakugo's heart, they show one panel of Best Genius and Edgeshot just hanging out with each other, and just Edgeshot going in to save him, and nobody gives a damn. Like, the crazy part is they had it so set up well.
Such an asshole.
You said what?
That sounds like such an ass pull.
It is, and here's the thing: he quite literally was just the plot device, so nobody important had to be sacrificed for Bakugo's return. And here's how he had it: he had such a layup, Phil. You see, they were talking about when the U.S. was talking about the threat of Shigaraki. They were like, "Man, we might have to give up," and he was like, "Nah, don't fold." And again, he was like, "Ah, we might have to fold." And he's like, "Hey, watch it there. We might have to shoot your brains out for telling us not to fold, right?" And throughout it, they're like, "Look, the next generation provides a hand for the next generation." And there was a panel of All Might, then Stars and Stripes, who's pretty much like female All Might, right? And then then she had her hand out to like the rest of the light and the rest of the next generation, so to speak, right? And it would have made so much sense if you had Edgeshot, who was the adult, to provide the next generation for the children to provide. Now, I think he was trying to just squeeze it in somehow and be like, "Get it, guys, Edgeshot's an adult," and he's like sacrificing himself. But nobody gives a damn. Shit, even when Deku was like, "Oh no, everybody's dead," that nigga Muriel said, "Don't worry, there are no whatchamacallit, there are no casualties." I'm like, but Edgeshot, this is quite literally something that's taking his life away. Nope, not even the characters care about Edgeshot.
That's hilarious.
It was, Doc. That nigga Deku was like, "Whew, good thing there's no casualties." And I'm just like, Edgeshot?
Sure is convenient that nobody really died except for this guy, but no one cares.
Exactly. That nigga barely shows up, and it's just like, why are we supposed to care? Why are we supposed to care?
Before we start, I have one thing to say. I
Shoot.
appreciate it when the character and story writing is laconic. It's short, but it's informative. Like
Uh-huh.
if the whole information could be summarized in 10 minutes about the relationship with the mother and the son, and why are they here just to suffer, it would have if
It would have
was
worked.
actually done. If it was actually done, if they could squeeze this crucial component of motivation into 10 minutes. It's hard, I know, but you are a fucking
You're an experienced studio. You're an experienced studio.
Animation studios in the world. What the fuck? You have a writing team of professional writers, not amateurs like me.
And not enthusiasts like myself, fans. You have people who do this for a living, who live and breathe this stuff to an extent. So you shouldn't
commission someone. You can hire other writers, professional writers, or give it to, I don't know, another studio. But no.
Nope. We need the trigger. That's how we're gonna pull in the viewers.
Because animation, cool. Whoa.
I mean, if they really want to bring it in, bro. If they really, because you see, they're using Trigger partly for the reason, because who would care about Cyberpunk Edge Runners if it wasn't animated by Trigger Studio and it wasn't an addition to Cyberpunk? Outside of those two reasons, why would you care about it?
Then they would have to actually make an interesting show.
Exactly. And it would be no better if they brought on somebody like UFO Table. Now, don't get me wrong. UFO Table really snaps. I honestly believe they're better than Trigger in all regards. UFO Table knows how to snap. They animate for the Fate series, and then, of course, Demon Slayer, which I do agree is carried by the animation. Now, it gets better at the end, but Demon Slayer's story is just typical shonen affair. And this is coming from somebody who read the manga. It's not that...
I read the manga too, and I also agree it's just shonen, and it's really lame.
Mid. It's just mid. Like, I don't use this word a lot, nor do I like to use it to describe everything, but it's mid.
The worst part about Demon Slayer is that it is a stereotypical shonen story, but they are trying to wrap it as something new and spectacular and dramatic, but it's really not.
It's not. It had a few, if I'm to be honest with you, Demon Slayer had a few good moments where you could see they're trying to show nuance and everything. And that was when Rengoku and the Infinity Train, and somewhere-ish near the end, when they had to fight off against Demon Tanjiro. Otherwise, the rest of that shit was just Agami ga Kill, the manga. They said, "Oh damn, that's your favorite character. Time to boost those ratings up. Kill her off. Kill him off. Oh, definitely got to kill him off, and can't forget to kill her off." Like Goto Sensei was just going at it, killing one after another.
Speaking of, you know what it reminds me of? CD Projekt Red is famous for the Witcher series, right? The game series.
Oh, they are?
But the book series, spoiler alerts for the book series of The Witcher.
I'm not going to read it, but go ahead.
Over the final 3 books, I think. Yeah, 3 books. Geralt assembles a whole party of interesting characters. They are fleshed out. They are given very solid motivation why they are here. They are
just like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, no, not really. They actually have a mission. They're like a party going on a quest.
No. What I'm saying is it's kind of like Demon Slayer in the fact that while they do all have the mission of going into Muzan's things, and most of them have good build up. I'll give them. It's decent for what it was.
I should have worded it differently, but what I'm getting at. So you spend all this time with these characters. You bond with the party bonds. They show their good sides, their bad sides. They grow as characters, and then the author kills them off in one chapter.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Goto's does. She just kills them off in one chapter.
To add insult to injury, he also does this melodramatic thing where they go, "No, go on without me. I'll hold off the bad guys. Oh no, I get a flashback to my childhood that contributes nothing to my character and is done solely for the purpose of tear-jerking. Oh wait, I'm dead. Bleh.
I mean, shit.
I'm a character, just bleh.
Shit. I guess you have that in that guards. Demon Slayer kind of.
The ending of the Witcher book series is shit. It's absolute fucking shit. It shits on everything that was built up.
Shit, you want to talk about bad endings? Dr. Stone, dog. Oh my goodness, Dr. Stone was. You said what?
Wait, Dr. Stone is over?
Yeah, it's over. I've read through the whole manga, dog, and I'll tell you.
Really?
Yes, it's done.
Supposed to go on for.
No, the manga's done. It's been gone for a while. I think like a year or so back, but it's been done.
Catch up on that. I stopped reading at the part where they have built a ship and went on a journey and picked up a signal.
You must have stopped before the Treasure Island arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stopped before the Treasure Island arc. Honestly, it was good until the America arc, because they did a whole world tour arc where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna need to build a rocket ship to defeat Y-Man and blah 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 blah." Bro, they fumbled the penultimate ending, and then the penultimate battle, they fumbled that shit, dog. This is why I become a Dr. Stone hater. Genuinely, this is the one reason why I'm a Dr. Stone hater. Because legit, it was good until the America arc, because as soon as the America arc ended, all the conflict, all the tension was gone. And at that point, it was just a matter of, okay, we're gonna build a rocket ship and we're gonna beat Y-Man. Yeah, because we slowly learn more about the petrification devices and everything. You know, Suika has her own little time skip where she's 2 years older, blah blah blah, and that was cool. That was decent. That was like a breath of water. That was like a fresh drop of water in a desert. Exactly. And like legit, here's where we get to the penultimate battle, right? They were really hyping it up. They're like, look, we need a warrior, a scientist, and a navigator of sorts. And, you know, people were like, oh, shoot, Ryusei is going to be in there. It's going to be him. And then, you know, they didn't pick him. They picked some nigga named Stanley, who was important in the story, don't get me wrong. He's one of the, you know, enemies turned ally because shonen. And basically, it was Senku, Stanley, and I think Kohaku, you know, the girl, the cave woman girl, right? And basically, all three of them went up to space, and she was like, "Oh shoot," she was holding on to the petrification device, and it was kind of like in a vacuum, right? And the thing about it is, it can speak through the vacuum, and it sounds like Senku. That's the big thing. Everybody's like, "Ooh, the petrification devices sound like Senku." Yeah, yeah, yeah. They sound like him. They have his voice.
They sound in vacuum.
Yes,
Wait,
I think they. Yes, look, dog. It's weird. It's
the
weird.
series that prides itself on being scientific has noise in vacuum.
Yes,
Yep,
because here's the thing.
Yep.
The
Shit.
container, right? Here's the thing. The container, right? It was sealed in space, but somehow she's like, "Oh shit, Senku's voice. I need to open the container." And then this nigga's
Cringe.
and get this. And then this nigga Senku was like, "Bitch, you stupid. Why'd you open the container? We was almost about to get petrified." So he threw it over, and basically they show up, and then there's a bunch of the petrification devices all floating in as one. And so the big reveal is that they're actually a parasitic AI, or parasitic AI going to planet to planet, petrifying people.
Aliens? Really?
Yes, dog. Trust me. And the thing is, it's the AI.
Everything you just said made me lose faith in manga.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna lose more faith. I'm going to slander this, and this ain't even slander; it's just the truth.
So they literally went with ancient aliens define science.
Yeah, it's like parasitic AI. They need more people to propagate them.
Fuck this shit.
They need more people to propagate them. Because look. You see, you would think. Now, you understand, Dr. Stone isn't necessarily a battle shonen, but they had their little escapades. They had their own form of battles to keep it interesting. Because if you're not going to do that, then what the hell are you doing as a shonen? Right. And the thing is, their final battle was, allow me to info dump why I'm here and go into painful detail about everything except my creation. Because after that, I'd just be putting a nail into anything that made us interesting. All the mysteries, we're going to info dump that to you. Us, the AI sentient beings. Pages upon pages. You would think that shit was Hunter x Hunter. With the way they had paragraphs on there explaining why they're here, why they petrify Earth, and the reason for petrifying Earth was they thought the humans would break out of because the thing is, the petrification requires brain power. You need an extreme amount of brain power just to break out. And they were like, you niggas are dumb. You should have been able to break out in like 10 years at the most. It shouldn't have took you millions of years. We were doing that because we thought you wanted petrification, monkey paw shit, right? They thought they wanted immortality in that sense because that's what they can give. And they thought they would be able to be propagated more just because, oh, look, it's a bit of a monkey's paw, but we can give you immortality. All you got to do is just think really hard. That's why we're looking for intelligent species. And they thought our species was just super big brain and intelligent or something like that. And they were starting off small with birds and all that shit. And then they kept going, dog. They kept explaining. I think it was like 1 to 2 chapters of straight info dumping. And then I want to say it was 3 or 4 even then. It was worse.
Well, I can already see the flaw. So the big brain idea, but Senku is supposed to have the biggest brain of all. So why was he broken out of the stone after some Ooga Booga tribals?
That's the fucking thing, dog. I think they're trying to explain. I think they explained that somewhere, and I want to say it was.
Sense.
It doesn't, and I want to say they explained it somewhere, saying some shit like, well, you see, you got to think about something really hard, like really, really hard. And I think at that point, you see, here's the thing: Senku planned when he was gonna get out. He could tell. He'd been counting. He could tell when it's the spring or the summer. The Oonga Boonga nigga didn't plan when he was gonna break out. Wait, no. Senku actually broke out before the Oonga Boonga nigga. Before my nigga Taiju. Yeah, he did.
No, the other tribals. The ones that they have found after they have broken out.
Yeah, no. Those, as far as we know, at the beginning of the series, only Senku and like Taiju broke out, and there was a few other characters that broke out on their own. But most of the characters that Senku and them encountered, they had to put the they had to put the bat guano on them or whatever to, unpetrify them and do all that. But dog, that's not even the worst of it. So they brought the warrior just in case things get a little handsy. So Senku was like, yo, let me go in there. Let's talk a little bit. And so they're like, fine, we'll talk to you, human. And they bring him in. They form this giant hand, on that AI shit, on the nano machines type shit where they form a hand, from Big Hero 6 kind of thing where they just form shapes, bring them into the circle, the sphere of them. And they kind of talk as one being or whatever. And then Stanley was like, Kohaku and Stanley was like, whoa, Senku, we gotta save him. Use the grenade launcher, right? And this grenade launcher, it's not an actual grenade launcher, but like there's grenades and then there's like a net around it, right? Basically, that was supposed to be used. You said what?
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, it is real stupid, but trust me, this gets more goofy and I need to get this out of the way. So you have this grenade net thing. He's shooting it out. You're thinking, oh, shit. And he kind of gets one hit with it, right? He knocks down one hit, and then Kohaku's like, oh, my God, Stanley, what are you doing? Or I think Senku's like, whoa, what are you doing hurting them? And then he shoots it again, and it just gets swatted away. And they're like, whoa, what are you doing, Stanley? You can't be shooting at them, even though they're technically our enemy, but you can't do that. Don't do that now. Because the whole thing is nobody ever dies in like Dr. Stone. Even if they do and they come back, it's real shonen as hell. But like, not only there was no point to bring a warrior because his attempt was negligible, if not forgotten and straight up rejected. Then Senku's like, hey, you should work with us humans. We could really benefit. And they're like, nah, you niggas are too dumb. We're gonna go somewhere else. See you later. And then they just leave. They just leave. And there's only one. And you go, what? Only one petrification device stays with them. It says, human, you're interesting on some Disney Channel shit. Let me stay with you. And it's like, yeah, you chose to stay with me. Ha ha ha. It's like, well, you humans sound dumb, but sure, whatever. So they fast forward 10, 20 years in the future, whatever, right? Most of humanity's revived. Taiju has a 4-5 day wedding along with Crom, and it's real cool. That's the best part about that, right? Because they're doing their weddings and shit, and society's more or less formed. They're real advanced with it, right? So we get the stupid gag of, oh, female Senku, ha ha ha, am I right, fellas? And then we finally tune into Senku and we ask, okay, how's Senku doing? So they can control the God particle, the Higgs boson. All right, that's crazy. Scientific advancement, right? What pissed me off the most at the end was just the way this nigga said, bro. He said, yeah, we're going to revive all of humanity again. And that's not even it. He said, we're going to revive all of humanity again, looking back at the time machine they're building. They introduced time travel at the end. Now, they don't commit through, but they introduced that element, and they said, yeah. They put up a little roadmap like they usually do and say, yeah, there's teleportation and all these other things we got to do. But first off, we got to build our way up to time travel. And then we're going to go back in time and save everyone. And that was what the ending insinuated. And then it ended off like that. And I was pissed. I was like, what is this garbage ass ending?
This is absolute garbage. Even from your description. I can't believe how trash it would be if I actually went and read it.
I read the whole thing, Phil. All 200 plus chapters.
Actually, this time I'm grateful that you are spoiling this, because Jesus fucking Christ.
You would be disappointed. Nigga, it's only good.
I would be fuming.
You would be furious. You see, it had great art too. Bocchi was immaculate. You know, those hentai artists can snap with the art. Bocchi had immaculate art whole way through. And then the nigga who was writing the story, I forget his name, he just botches the endings. I heard he's famous for botching endings. And I'm like, golly.
It's fetish, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know. How can you botch the ending so bad. And that turned me into a Dr. Stone hater. I will always say it was good and then it fell off at after the America arc. That's literally where all the conflict and tension arise. After that, you get no stakes outside of defeat Y-Man, which was kind of exciting at first because like, oh shoot, we're so close. You know, finally, we're going to defeat Y-Man. That penultimate battle was shit. It wasn't even a battle. That shit was an info dump. Senku saying, yo, we should work together. And they're like, haha, no, stupid nigga, go home. And then one nigga says, sure, we'll join. It's fucking lame. It was lame as shit, dog. It was lame.
So, are we going to watch this episode 2 or are you done?
Oh, hell no. We gonna watch episode 2, nigga. We hopping into this
Okay.
one.
Okay. Do we get an anime recap?
Whoa, I can't wait for the recap. High time I chrome up. It's chroming time.
Right in.
Ah, that's better. I'm not selling. Came here to chip this shit. That there is Milligrave. And Choom, that's something you ain't got.
You don't have what it takes for the strongest potion. Oh,
Damn, this nigga's getting his dick drained.
of course.
Fuck it, man. I'll buy it. I'll chip you up. Oh, shoot. Wait. I need a pause. Is this nigga Monsoon? Is this Monsoon?
Now that you mention it.
The memes, Jack. I'll chip you up, Jack. It's poaching your brain. The Sandy is mine for free. The fucking ready to rip, Jack.
Let her rip.
Whoa.
Excuse me, anesthesia? No? Just
Nope. They just doing it raw, man. He can't afford the nigga. He can't afford anesthesia. Much less that. He,
I guess. Wow, he
Oh.
set up is going to die anyway.
exactly.
Whatever.
Is this the opening? I don't know if I want to sit through the opening.
I don't.
I don't either. Let me try to skip through this. Nah, let me. Okay, kind of L opening. Not really dynamic. It's just, meh. It's just there. Oh wait,
Oh, you ruined it. Now it's
I
going
didn't ruin it.
forever.
Nah, it's not gonna load. Okay, now it's gonna load. All right, cool. Look, it was for the price. Did you want to really sit through that opening?
No.
I did us both a favor. From the EU's tariff policy. Remember that, Phil? That tariff policy.
Can you at least wash it in the fucking... you are expelled. How did you get in here?
Exactly. There are cameras. Have you lost your mind? The nigga don't care.
What the fuck?
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I...
Like I said, this nigga's still missing with his aimbot. He still misses. Oh, he has it like the power of his character. He's doing King Crimson. He's doing.
Okay, okay. He has this. He's shown his stand.
Yeah, dog. He's doing it just like King Crimson, dog.
With that, what's the point?
What do you mean?
He's a petty little bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any money. He's homeless. Yeah, let's ruin his life even further. Let's attack a person who is probably a son of some prestigious employee. Yeah, get some mercenaries to fuck him up, to kill him. Get the law enforcement involved. So stupid.
It is. But wait a minute. Tell me why this nigga say, look, not only is he bringing out his stand King Crimson, but he's just like he has the same ability as his character in the game, which is A little neat callback. Would you look at that? He has the.
Game.
You said what?
What do you mean?
You know the game in episode 1 where the dude, the cyber psycho, had the same shit he's doing?
In the recording.
What do you mean?
That was a recording, a brain dance. He was watching that brain dance of a guy with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the game, the brain dance, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He has the shit.
Wait a minute.
It's the same ability.
Remember how I asked how did he get that? And
it has to be from the professor.
Yeah, it showed that his mom was taking that body.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, remember, and it really happened. It actually happened.
He got this implant from that dead guy.
It had to happen, yeah. He got that. I remember it now.
One more Chekhov's gun. How many Chekhov's guns have we got? 3.
3. I mean, when he snapped when he said it's Chromin time, that was when the first one kind of blew off, where he was able to just get that going. All I'm saying is, it's decent.
We aren't shown, so we aren't certain, but is that what it is implied that he stole an implant from that guy who died for some reason? We're not shown how he got that. We're not shown that his mom is taken out. You know what? It would have been nice if we were shown how his mom takes out that implant to sell because she wants some money to care for her son.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. It would be, but
no, we don't know. Just enjoy the visuals. Fuck you.
And you know what would be even better, Phil? It would be better. And Phil, you know what would be better? It would be better if they showed the mom trying to sell it off, and some merchant was like, "This is a piece of shit. Don't take it to me again." And then she's like, "Damn, what am I gonna do?" She walks away. The son steals the thing, right? She walks away, and you know they're doing their daily routine. She dies, and then you know the son's looking at it like, "Shit, maybe we could sell this or some shit." It would have been better than whatever the fuck they were doing right there. But go ahead.
Sell it, and when he can't sell it, so nobody wants to buy it because it's from a cyber psycho, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they know that this shit is infected with a virus or something. But because he has no choice, he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to get it installed," and everyone tells him, "Do you really want to do it?" That Reaper dog goes, "It's from a cyber psycho." Well, if I can't sell it, I might as well use it. Are you crazy? I mean, if I get this implant, I'll be able to make money? Okay, go on. That would make sense, because the guy is a stupid teenager.
I mean, both of our ideas would make sense if I'm to be honest with you.
And the Ripper Doc doesn't give a shit what happens to his customer.
Exactly.
So goes, okay, you die. I don't give a fuck. Let's install that.
I mean, they kind of did that in the beginning anyway, but they weren't really like the way how we filled in the gaps. I think both of us got how we filled in the gaps better.
Yeah.
It's just
great. You know what would
go
be
ahead.
Great? We didn't have to fill the fucking gaps.
I know, right? It would be great if they actually showed what was going on. They don't have to tell us. How about you show it? Yes. So we don't have to assume. I get there's openness and vagueness, but when something's crucial, people are going to ask, wait, how did he get that? Why did he get that? We shouldn't have to analyze the shit out of it and be like, guys, this is really a deep storytelling mechanic that the
anime theory, and today we're going to discuss
how did David get his fucking cyber stand? How did he get it? Well, and you know what? And guess what? You know shills. You know the shills like Mother's Basement are gonna say this is a very deep and complex story mechanic. It's very
I bet we're going to see it discussed on Trash Taste.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, they're gonna be like, man, I loved it. I loved the booba. I loved the lolly, and well, Joey's gonna be like, I love the lolly. She was so funny and quirky, and yeah. Connor's gonna be like, "Oh, I like the milf. I like the milf. I liked his mother or some shit, like some goofy shit." You know they're gonna discuss it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, well, culture. Am I right?"
Look, we tried to give the show a fair chance, but so far it doesn't give us something to like.
The thing is, it skips around too much. It doesn't allow itself to breathe. The show feels like it has to hop from idea to idea, and then they're like, "Well, the viewers could fill in the gaps. So we don't gotta go over everything."
Dude, it's not like it's the whole point to fill the gaps for us. No, they figure it out yourself. Fuck you.
Exactly. Like,
Given budget for 10 episodes, go.
you're so busy reusing scenes. You could have used some of those reused scenes to, I don't know, fill in the fucking gaps. They're so busy trying to save money.
What Nagatri did to those dialogues when they show absolutely nothing but with the voiceover in the background.
Yeah.
They could have done that if they were low on budget.
Exactly. Motogarity does what they're doing, but a whole lot better, and it's on purpose. You see, Monogatari has its priority straight in that they want this to be a bit of a flip-flop for artistic reasons. This isn't for artistic reasons. This is because
they have mastered the art of showing nothing but telling a story.
Exactly. This is just, oh, we need to shoe in a tie-in real quick and make sure we don't go over the budget for the more important scenes. So just speed run through this nigga's story.
Like shoving more sex, like putting the lolly on the screen. Yeah, we need that shit.
Yeah, we need it for the sex.
Hey, bitch.
And yeah, the fight scene.
Give us
And
booba.
Exactly. And here's the thing, dog. And it's not even like, and then they'll be like, yeah, you can make sure the fighting scenes have budget too, but like only give it when the girls are like fighting. So that way we can get all the jiggle physics in there. Don't include with David. Nobody gives a shit about David. Just have his shit just be a ripoff King Crimson as he's about to beat this nigga. And then have this other nigga do some sort of bootleg Bruce Lee. Oh, I can hit you with my aimbot, but I'm not about to hit you with my aim assist.
What I say is that the abilities of these implants, I low-key like what they've done to it because it is meant to be shown from his perspective. So his perception is like he's able to see his after images. He's moving so fast. I think it makes sense.
Okay, I can give you that. Yeah, it makes sense. It's kind of like how God of High School does it, where they're
so he can see his after images, and it is meant to be shown from his perspective. Yada yada.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. They showed it off in the beginning of the episode too.
It looks goofy, but it makes sense.
It does. It's kind of like you know how in God of High School, both in the anime and the manhwa, they pretty much do this similar thing too, where the main character basically their after image is just like this. It's a multicolored after image, and I do like that effect. Although I call it a bootleg King Crimson for how it is, but it's decent. It's decent. Let's continue though. So this nigga shuts down this part. Brutal.
Oh no.
Shit, what did you do? You broke my nose. You know who my... Yep.
How dare you?
He's the leader of Arasaka, an Arasaka exec. You should have quit while you're ahead, you rat to bastard. And then that's how he becomes a criminal or some shit.
So he just leaves, knowing that he's going to have Arasaka on his fucking ass?
Yep. And then he's gonna laugh like a maniac. Oh, and he gets the speed blitz.
He makes use of his super speed to get inside his apartment.
I know, we don't have to reuse the same frame again.
Wow.
That's awesome. And then this nigga got slumped. Oh, you know who my father is? He's an executive.
Who's watching this?
I think it's the principal. Yeah, it's the principal. Top student. I thought he was struggling.
No, of course.
No father. His father's gonna be hiding out.
Exactly. Must I know this?
I'm calling out right now. And before his father is some sort of revolutionary like Johnny Silverhand, or it is Johnny Silverhand.
So fucking bad.
You said what?
It would be as if it couldn't get any worse.
Exactly. Make his father Johnny Silverhand.
Oh.
Had been equipped with this.
Oh, so it is confirmed then.
Yep, it was real. What we saw in the beginning was real.
And how did he get it?
From his mother, I assume. I believe his tolerance to cybernetics could in fact make him a prime candidate. His tolerance.
The product, the MacGuffin. Now we have the fucking MacGuffin.
Of course he does. He's the main character. It's high time he learned what it means to serve the company's best interest. Is he gonna get killed? Is this a death flag? No, they would.
Oh my god.
And the way that nigga said, nah, fuck out of here.
Only now you realize this?
You
Good
only?
job.
I mean, this nigga was high on the power. He didn't realize how fucked he was.
I
He
mean,
just
yeah,
laughed
yeah,
it off.
Yeah, that makes sense, but he's like, oh fuck, I did this. Now I'm fucking dead.
I mean,
Gotta
it,
go take a shit.
I mean, it makes sense in that regards. You kind of go in there, you're like, okay,
No,
nigga, I'm
no,
back.
No, do not reuse the same fucking scene.
They are. Oh, no, it's a little different this time.
Oh.
Slightly different. And they're going to reuse the same scene. Ain't no damn way.
Same.
It was a little different. He was looking down this time. We got a point of view.
They cut off frames.
Ah, there's the guy perking out on a... It's the same thing. There's the guy tweaking out on a perk.
And-
We have the same nigga tweaking on a perk.
Oh, great. Now
Different.
we got the go- What?
Now we got the girl. She was shadow walking, hinting.
Why? Why? Oh,
And now he can perceive her.
oh,
Oh, she's stealing chips, I see.
she's a thief.
A cybernetic thief. She's the thief beauty. And then this nigga's like, huh?
You ain't gonna steal from me.
Yeah, he's like, stop right there, woman. You have my property. And you just so happen to be in it. Does he know? Wow. What you... Oh, whoa. It's the... Say you're a pig socket. You're gonna put cuffs on me? Some shit like that. Centralization. You know, you gotta... What is... Now, what is...
Oh, she had scanned him.
You said she what?
She's scanning him.
Oh,
Because apparently she has the tag.
I see. Okay. If
Yes,
I only hit...
pressing him into service.
Mm. Okay, so scanning him and all that shit. Okay. Hit him with the dropout. And then go in here. They're certainly hanging on to this frame, I'll tell you what. Alright.
Okay, that was easy.
Yeah, that's decent.
Okay, he's getting a motivation.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, so this is how they get him into gig work.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. And that's how they introduce her. This is what I was talking about. The pause it here. Like, I was thinking of a way of, if they're going to introduce the girl, make her impactful.
They actually, yeah.
They got it right.
enough.
Good.
enough.
That's good. That's good. That's good enough. That's decent. She's impactful in some regards. They got him started. So we'll go with that.
つながった聞こえる
聞こえてる。
こっちも聞こえてるターゲットは
3時の方向。
了解
侵入するわ。OK。準備して。いい ?3、2、1。行くよ。
All right.
He's good.
成功
Whoa.
初心者コースよ。
What a chill, noob. Chill. Real deal's next, man. Whoa.
ノーガール。
She suits.
美味しいかも。
I'ma
簡単すぎ
I'ma have to use that.
いいだろ
He's good.
She's a real she suit.
じゃあいよいよモンスター狩りよ。
オーケー
You said what?
コーポじゃないよね
Don't scream.
この用心棒よ。3、2、1。
So my thing is it like kind of
やるじゃない。
when they're grabbing the implants,
次で降りるわ。
is that shit kind of magnetic or is it rather
どう
Yes,
what's the
she
word?
hacks them.
まあ、庭
I
に
guess
もす
she
るか
hacks
Does it just
them
shoot out?
and makes their chips shoot out.
乗り換え
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, does it just shoot out or is it like magnetic? Oh, this is the fourth Chekhov gun.
Yep.
There it is.
初心者がよくやるの負荷の高いインプラントを鳴らしもせずに使ったんでしょ抑
He
制剤は
hasn't taken
何
any
よ
precautions. Seriously?
保険は
知らないわ。入ってるようには見えないけど。
誰か呼べる家族は緊急連絡先とか
だから知らない。
No parents, I
いるん
guess.
じゃない？アカデミーの生徒だったって。
あらさかだからこんなちょっと失礼
Hey, hold on a minute.
の現状への感想は？
I think I know this man.
抑制剤は何使ってる？
何それ
Oh no, he's an idiot. He doesn't take the pills. He doesn't take his meds.
ちょっと通り過ぎ
Wow, what a schizo.
この子の入れてるインプラントすごく高価なものなの黙って
Oh
おとな
no,
しくして
they're
るよ
going to get his
でも
implants.
売り渡すわけ？
嫌な
Wow.
インプラントもいただく
デイビッド、やっぱり私が8で、あんたが2だわ。
Whoa, what? Talk about that action, Trigger. Whoa, the necessary action from Trigger. Talk about those camera angles.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a Trigger animation without the ass scene. She's driving with her ass.
We didn't have Kumar bait.
No, there's not enough Coomer bait, dog. You gotta have the ass driving scene.
No fucking way. No way.
Yes.
A moment of romance.
ちょっと。
The
You
film
said-
at first sight. Are you really doing this, Trigger?
I think they are. Partially. I think they might be doing it.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're definitely doing it. She's the love interest.
ひどいざまだ
They fuck it up with the progression again.
何回使って
Yeah, when did we get to here? Did he just black out?
大人でも発狂する回数だ
Couldn't take that.
なんともなかった
You
Let's see.
talented. You have skills.
You're different.
知らなかったみたい。
You're different from the rest.
はあ切れたやつ
You're built just a little differently.
薬を出して
Give him his meds, this schizo.
からなちょっと長い時間
Literally.
You're charging me money, nigga?
How dare you charge me in the world where everything is money?
How could you do that? Charge me money.
それだけ？
嫌なら町の医者に
Shop around.
売り飛ばされるのがオチだろうがな
No, the scavs. Now, who exactly are they? These scav niggas are they talking about?
まだ外
You know the guys who take who kill people and take their implants and sell them.
Oh, okay. Scavengers. Okay, I got you.
Oh, well, yeah, naturally.
All right, yeah, no, I was just kind of lost. I'm like, scavs, who the hell? And I'm like, okay.
Everyone's like, yeah, those can fetch a high price.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, they do. Listen, Davey, 2 a day. Best to max, no bullshit.
No, don't push yourself. It's dangerous. 5th Chekhov's gun. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. You're saying a single implant can make me a cyber psycho? Nah, really? You think? You just heard it.
In the world where it is widely, he has looked at the brain dance of a cyber psycho, and he's like, wait, bet implants can make a cyber psycho? Even one implant? No way!
No way. Even though it was from a cyber psycho? Nah. What the frizz? No way.
今日はもう仕事はやめね。
Pause.
ダメよ。
Pause.
Let's
What
pause.
the fuck? They are not sitting on a bench. They are superimposed on the foreground.
Wait, hold on.
Look,
I need a-
closer.
No, hold on, nigga. Hold on. I'm looking. Wait. Did they just have them in their poses and just plop them PNG style on the fucking bench? Ain't no damn way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no damn way. They're not even sitting, bro. My nigga's back is arched all the way from the actual seating. Unless he was just trying to be cool. And in this hoe, you could barely see her sit down. She's like floating above.
On the fucking edge of this, and not with his ass, with his what's this?
His back and his legs.
Yeah, his lower back.
If that, dog, he's at a 90-degree angle. This nigga has made a triangle. Look.
I guess they
Do.
for this one.
I guess so. They said, look, we need a save, bro. I mean, look at episode 1. They had to save.
They pulled some tricks from the High Guardian Spice book.
They did, bro. They did. I mean, just look at episode 1, dog. They quite literally had to recycle so many frames to make the episode. They didn't even need to recycle it. We didn't need to see this man get in his house 2 to 3 times. That wasn't necessary. We know how he gets in. You don't need to show us again.
I feel genuine pain watching this.
I don't feel the pain yet.
I'll need to cleanse my palate with something good after this.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But I don't feel the pain. I just feel the lack of poor decision making. It will only get more painful here, but I'm pretty used to this cringe. Now let's keep going. Peak fiction, by the way, Phil. Peak fiction. When did she get the cigar?
Yeah, she wasn't smoking in the previous frame.
Yes. Where did she get that? Oh, you can't be assuming. Why are you guys nitpicking?
Yeah, using this ability is dangerous, but you need to use it.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, so go ahead and use it. It runs like any shonen.
But it has titties and pores.
An ass. Look at the ass.
Yes, of course, her ass is defined, but his is not, because, of course.
I mean, they don't want to look at a nigga's ass. Well, some do.
I'm straight, but I'm just pointing out they have their priorities.
Of course, dog. They always have to have their priorities.
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? They are already
Let's go.
fucking?
10 now. What, nervous or something? Of course not. It says this is your first time. I think they're being vague with it on purpose. I don't think they're fucking yet. Maybe.
Wow, this romance is going at a very rapid pace.
Dog, are they trying to do some Himeno shit from like off a chainsaw? Are they trying to do some Himeno scene shit? You know the one with Himeno where Denji showed up.
No way, man. No way.
Are they trying to do that? Are they trying to do something like that?
Looks like they are.
It really does. Or they're just trying to do some sort of that. Yeah, they're definitely trying to do something like that. First time drinking, yeah, it's a bait and switch. Ha ha ha. Ha.
Oh no, he's an inexperienced virgin.
A virgin in
Taken
drinking.
taken by a femme fatale.
Drinking beer. Yeah, a virgin in beer, I guess.
Yes. Yep.
Take it off. Here's the bait and
Yep.
switch.
Here we go. And of course the bait and switch.
Edge Runners. Whoa, that's the name of the show.
Credits.
It's the name of the show, bro. It's the name of the show.
Credits.
The name of the fucking show. Let's go. Whoa, she's taking it off all seductively. I'm cooming already.
Set up. Yep. Set up.
Just already out of whack. Oh, those ads make it seem like a paradise. That's where they're gonna try to go to. That's their big old thing.
That's the big. Wow, we already.
Not really. I just learned a bunch of stuff in school. You know, I'm a real smart whiz. But yeah, I think they're gonna try to attempt to connect it somehow to the ending of Cyberpunk. One of the endings.
Yes, because we've both seen the spoilers, so because it's everywhere.
Now, define the spoilers. I haven't barely seen anything for this ending. Well, don't define it. Actually, I don't want to find out. I want to be there for it.
Character dump.
Oh, yeah. I guess it was for my mom. You'll get a job.
Okay, but how did she get him in there? It's a prestige academy. And how
No.
is he top of his class if he's a delinquent?
Yeah, that part, that's not really explained well, unless he did some crazy good grades or some shit.
They're going to explain it later.
They probably will, but
Because that's what they do. They give motivation after the deed is done.
pretty much.
Genius writing right here.
They gotta fill it in somehow, Phil. They can't commit. They have to backtrack somehow. But to answer your question, right, on how he got enough money to get in there, you see, his mother was saving up a lot from her current job being a nurse or whatever, you know, picking up the body or whatever. And then she also got some favors or whatnot. And the nigga says he gets his tuition paid. So basically, his mother saved up, I'm assuming since his birth, a shit ton of money for him to get into this academy. Thus, he's barely able to make rent, but he's able to go to a fancy academy. You know how people are able to buy a Lambo, but they can barely.
So you have social inequality.
Yeah.
You suddenly do not, because you can apparently just save up enough money somehow, living in squalor, to get a person into a prestigious academy, and they won't care about where he comes from. With all these
Exactly.
This is dumb.
It is. It really is fucking stupid the more I think about it.
They ruined the world building. They set it up so well, and they ruin it.
And here's the thing, Phil. The only way I can see this making any sort of sense, because the more I think about it, the more retarded it sounds. But the only way I can see this making any sort of sense is that, oh boy, you know, it's kind of like how people can buy a Lambo, but still live in like the slums. They somehow manage to get the money either through favors or through actually working. But, you know, it's just kind of like, all right, I'm heading to bed. Good night, y'all. You have a good night, Blaine. Thank
We're
you.
just raging here. At least I am.
Exactly. No. I'm just, it just really is stupid the more I think about it.
I am a writer, and my feelings are insulted by this shit.
I'm not even a writer, but thinking about
I
this,
can feel my brain turning into mush as I'm watching this.
dog, I'm not even a writer. But as a person who enjoys fiction and likes to analyze it, you know, as a video analysis YouTuber nigga, even I'm insulted by thinking about this for more than like 5 seconds. I'm like, wait a minute.
With a better idea than the show in those 5 seconds.
Why couldn't he just be a tuition student? I'm like, if you really need him to be somewhere. Yeah, middle class.
Why couldn't he be a Fall from Grace story where he comes from a prestigious family but is forced into squalor because it's cyberpunk and anything can happen? Just one bad
Exactly.
turn and boom, you are on the street.
Exactly. Why couldn't he just be a tuition student?
No better, dude.
And my thing is, if they really want to keep him poor, they could have made him like a tuition student, so that way the top student shit makes sense. Gosh.
I'm not putting him in this prestigious academy, just a regular ass school.
Exactly. And still, I'm just saying this, if they still want him in a prestigious academy as this rebel bad boy who's poor, who's on that Kawaki type character, from Boruto, nigga is he's like a lesser Kawaki. Basically, if they're trying to get him in, they could have literally made him a tuition student and just like it would have been a good commentary on like race and shit too, since he's Martinez, Latino, Latinx. Get him in, dog. Like it would have made so much more sense, and it just hurts to read.
Even catered to identity politics types.
Exactly. They could have appealed to that and be like, man, I remember when I had to get a scholarship for a school I didn't have a bunch of money for. They could have easily appealed to that, dog. There's a lot of that in the market.
And we could have okay, here's my brain kicking into overdrive, my writer brain.
Go
They could have
ahead.
shown him trying to be a model student because he's on tuition, but outside of school he's a delinquent, and nobody knows about it until he gets caught by some cops or gets into some gang shit, and it gets him expelled because people find out that he's not prestigious enough for their establishment.
Exactly. And if they really want the bullies in there so badly.
Shit in 1 minute.
Exactly. And if they really want the bullies in there so badly, they could do something to where it's like, let's say you have the bullies, right? And before they're like, haha, Martinez, haha, you're low class, haha. They could still have the bullies in there and make sense. Shit, they could keep it almost the same. Almost. And still, if we took our approach, right, you could still include the bullies and say you only got in here because of tuition. What makes you think you were any better? Oh, you studied hard. Okay, whatever. But guess what? You're going to be working under us in 10 years. Some shit like that. They could have hit him with that. And then, as soon as his mother died and everything, the bullies come back.
They could have played him like this light Yagami type, where he's like, yeah, please don't hurt me, but he's actually manipulating the bullies to show that he's smart.
Exactly. And I get that's not what they're trying to go with from him.
Anything could be done with this setup.
Exactly.
Fuck you, viewer.
And here's the thing.
Budget.
And here's the thing, Phil. I get they're not trying to make him into a light Yagami character, whatever, right?
I mean,
my thing is
one of the options.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying here is that they could have had it to where, like you said, nobody knows he was really a delinquent like that. They just know he's a poor student or whatever. And then, he's putting on his behavior and they just see him as an easy mark, right? But as soon as his mother dies and everything starts to go wrong and he starts getting expelled, then you should have had the bullies show up and say, hey, you loser. Not only did your mother die, but now you're out here expelled. You're a fucking goofball. You know what? And you're going to be working under me in the next 5 years. Commence fight scene. Boom, bam. He gets his ass kicked.
And this gray mouse suddenly kicks their asses because he was better all this time.
Exactly. He could have kicked his ass, and if they still wanted for some reason to have his ass kicked, they could have been like, damn, I got fucked up. And so, after that, they could have just let him be like, damn, I got fucked up.
Yeah, it could have been just simply all the dominoes falling apart. Like, his mom gets killed, he gets expelled, the bullies beat the shit out of him, he's homeless.
Exactly.
Session, just pile it on all over him.
Now, you know what I think is dumb, forced, artificial drama is him coming back to beat up the bully.
No,
he had no need to do that.
Offered is dumb, but it would be a setup because it is the setup that would fit the world of cyberpunk, where you are at top. You are on top of the world at one moment, and then some shit happens and you are cast to the bottom of society.
Exactly. It would have
This
fit
would
if
be
he fell
this would
down.
be the setup. This would work for world building.
I agree. If they had that nigga start from the top and go from the bottom, it would fit. And it would make sense why he gets this cybernetic in the first place, why he gets this attachment in the first place, comes back to mess up his bully. It would make sense why he goes Heisenberg and why he went petty. Besides, shit went really bad. And you know what? I remember that one time he was bumping grinding on me. I'ma grind on him with my fist. like dog.
Don't really go for Heisenberg kind of story, where he is good natured, but he is forced to do more and more depraved things to get back up on top because he wants revenge. He wants to be part of the elite once again.
Exactly, dog. And most importantly, he also, and unlike Heisenberg, where he's doing this to support his family as well, you know, Heisenberg also had that.
Yeah,
He had that
doesn't have to have like noble motivation, like I want to support my family. He can just be an asshole who wants to be rich.
And legit, in many ways, Heisenberg was also doing it for the glory, dog. It was to fuel his own narcissism.
Again and again, it would fit this setting.
Exactly, it
Because
would.
nobody cares about the future. They just want to get rich, get some bitches, and go out in a blaze of glory.
Holy crap. Breaking Bad literally did this better.
Yes.
They did it better. The blaze of glory, everything. Breaking Bad did it better. It was to fuel Walter's own narcissism, to keep doing these acts. He wanted to be a top of the king leaders. He got mad when Hank said there was a kid genius, broke it down and said they're not really a genius. They just happen to look in their textbooks. Now, would you call that geniusness, Hank? And he was like, well, and you know, Kim wanted to really just snap at this man just because his own ego and narcissism can't be contained.
Yep.
Dog, the more I watch this shit, bro, the more I'm like, niggas see this as peak fiction. You must have turned your brain off when watching this. Oh, golly.
It's Trigger.
It's Trigger. There was ass and there was titties, and it's peak fiction because of it.
They expect you to just turn your brains off, consume product, and get excited for next product.
Hey, it fits into cyberpunk. Consume product. That's the only thing that connects cyberpunk with it. Consume product, get more product. Don't think about product. Consume product, on to next.
Meta right here.
You said what?
We're getting meta right here.
Exactly, dog. Man, the more I watch this, the more I'm just kind of disappointed at what it could have been. What a L. This is like Horikoshi missing the layup.
I don't want to give them ideas, but they can just come out in an interview and say, well, it was plan, consume product, and get excited for next product because it's cyberpunk. Lamau.
Ooh, Lamau. That's why we made it shallow. That's why we threw holes in there. You had to pay for the premium subscription of this, the director's cut. You know, they could have really done some shit. They're gonna be like, oh, this is actually you had to pay premium for the full experience.
But they won't do it because it was never meant to be this way.
They had to save the budget. They were really. This is the most frugal I've seen an animation studio be on the budget on an anime. I've never seen an animation studio be so frugal till Studio Trigger did this. Maybe CD Projekt didn't have enough money for them, and they're like, please stay within the budget. Like, you know how you would ask somebody, I need you to do this really cheaply. Don't go out of the budget. Like, let's say you're commissioning some art.
No fucking taste these days.
For real, and niggas are saying, "Oh my goodness, cyberpunk."
I guess they got their taste buds destroyed by shit like Rings of Power.
Some shit like that.
So they perceive cyberpunk as something absolutely amazing.
Maybe these niggas were spoiled by all the original Netflix anime, but golly, This is just painful, dog. I don't even know how. At first,
Beginning to feel my pain.
yeah, it just
Soon
hurts
the
to think
world will
about
know
this.
my pain.
Even if I rewatch this, it just kind of hurts to think about these little plot points and details that won't be expanded upon because guess what?
If you watch
We
it
need to go
once, you will
fast.
notice it. You will remember it. And you will cringe even harder.
And guess what? We need to go fast. Consume product after all. Ha ha ha. And that's not going to be a cool little play on society. No. That's just going to be the unintentional effect. It's just, oh my goodness. It's such a L.
We just gave them the idea to use it as their marketing. Yes, see, we intended it to be this way.
Yeah, show it with the glasses, the black glasses and shit, and be like, we intended it to be this way, you see. Dog, honestly, we're gonna have to part two this and get through this cringe so we can have a full perspective so that way. Yeah, no, dog. We got what? We're gonna have yeah, let's see. 10, 9, 8. We're gonna have 8 more episodes of this in part two. It might even be a part 3 depending on it. We're gonna have to go through this because you see film, you're gonna have people say, well, you didn't actually watch it fully. So how can you judge it right away? You didn't watch the whole product.
We can judge it right away. Because
We
I don't think
can.
it's going to suddenly get good.
But you never know, dog. We're gonna watch this fully because you know what? We're here. We are. This is gonna be part one. Part one.
I'm going to watch it fully with you. I'm going to
Yeah.
cringe with you because bros have to suffer together.
Of course. That's why I said we. Us. We're going to suffer through this. So, you know, this is part one. Then we're going to come together in part two after we have a little breathing room or however we decide to do that. And then, you know, if we don't finish it, part three.
Finish the episode because
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
starting part 2 from the middle of the episode is bad.
Yeah, no. We're going to finish.
Let's finish this and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it. We're going to finish. I'm getting kind of tired.
Already going with achieving the
Oh, we can't forget the vaginal shot. The fucking baggy shot. You know, it's important.
every time.
I don't want sex shoved in my face.
In front of the toddler.
Exactly. It is, dog. It's adult daycare, but dog, we're gonna finish this episode so we can start fresh on part 2. I'm getting kind of sleepy and I'm just getting kind of tired, dog. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, besides, my workday starts in 1.5 hours, so let's finish this episode and be on our merry way.
Exactly. You call it prison camp. To me, the city's a whole lot worse. I gotta stand over. I want to go away.
Go away. Get out of here, stalker.
Oh, you're ready to have sex with each other in VR? Even though we're right next to each other?
We just jump to it. Again, progression.
Progression. And dog, here's the thing. No, Phil, you see, actually, nigga, you missed the foreshadowing. You see, when she was sexily showing her coochie off to the camera and was posing like how someone would say, paint me like one of your French girls, right over our main boy David, as she was real close, it just really showed that she was ready to have saxophone with him.
Remember how they looked at each other and it was love at first sight?
Of course. But let's see if they're really having sex with each other. Are they? No way. No, dude.
I mean, it's a metaphor because they have like a condom and they're like, oh, having VR sex. It means like they're, but not really, but they are having sex, but not really.
Exactly. Whoa, this resolution. I can feel the sun. Through your personal link, it allows you to feel the heat of the sun. You'd be fried crispy.
You know, but he's using brain dances. He knows what it's like.
Exactly. So why is this shocking?
Surprised.
I have no clue. Why is he shocked? Is this like a different?
Have the romantic date.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah. You already know. It's the quirky romantic interest. They have the date and everything. She's the 02 of this shit.
Oh,
There's the song.
You're right.
Why do you think they're showing so much ass? See, they're gonna show more ass. And see, look, he's not gonna take the sign because he's virgin. He's going with the manic pixie girl, who will free him up. Whoa! It's like the '80s. It's like an '80s movie. Fucking.
You know, your comparison to 02 is on point. This is literally 02.
It is, dog. It's a slightly better 02, just because of her design, and that's it. Mainly,
debatable, but okay.
nah, 02 design is a bit of an
I
L.
don't find the design of any of them particularly appealing.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's better than what she has. Like, I'm saying her design here is better than 02 because it's not as in your fucking face. You know, it's not as disgusting, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Rip off of Asuka.
Yeah, but really, what we could say here is people can kind of say,
Going soon around him all of a sudden.
don't be surprised.
Please don't let it happen. I will be mad.
If that happens, I'd be disappointed. There's no sign, there's no hint, no sign that she's going tsundere on this nigga. She's on that.
This is not a romance.
This is just like,
You're just using the excuse, it's cyberpunk, so it makes sense. No. It makes sense in the world, but not to the viewer.
exactly. What is this? This just seems like
romance. I don't believe that this guy suddenly wants to achieve her dream because they went on a date once.
nah. This is like, I believe Giorno recruiting Bucciarati is more believable than this. Like,
Right.
dog, what is this? Like, dog, here's the thing. I get it. Gundam and Ecchi were hand in hand. They were made together. But like, this makes Ecchi even disappointed. I don't even know. I've seen Rants. You know Rants, right? The hentai anime series, Rants. It's such a great anime series, bro. Even though it's a hentai, it's so wonderful. And even then, you're not bombarded with fan service like this.
I mean, the fan service is kind of the point of the whole series.
Yeah, but guess what? It's so well written, though. The games are well written.
It's written better. It is written much better. It's not well written well, per se, in my opinion, but it's written much better than this shit.
I miss Rants. What I'm trying to say is, why couldn't we get a proper Rants anime?
Also, Rance is a much better fleshed out protagonist.
Exactly. What I'm saying is, why can't we get a Rants anime? Why can't we just be watching Rants right now? I'm just kind of.
I hear someone saying, "But we have redo of a healer." No,
No, we don't. No, we don't.
An imaginary critic in my head. No.
We don't have that. Redo of a heal. Not. That's a L. Take that one out.
No. Nope.
Such a L. Whoa, they're like on a date and it's so cool. Look, they're gonna have their gravity pouch. Their Capri Sun. Their fucking gravity Capri Sun. Whoa.
Well, they're like sharing the tube. Oh, like they're kissing.
Whoa, he chugged the tube. He's choking. Free bubbly.
Oh, so quirky.
I know, right? What a cool dating montage. That manic pixie girl sure saved him.
I'm going to say it. The tutorial montage where we were shown all these adventures in Cyberpunk 2077, where none of it is actually playable, we just shown it, is better than this shit.
Yeah.
I want to die.
Thank you, and I'd make a pretty good team. And let's focus on my face a little more.
As the friends.
And he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna make your dreams come true. You know what? Whoa.
What?
Something interesting happening?
Huh?
That implant you chipped is all mine.
Oh no, the cliffhanger.
Whoa. And it's like she lured him. Whoa. Oh, it's that rocket from earlier.
Was it a metaphor for him getting a boner from getting punched in the face? Or what?
Perhaps. I think that rocket meant that he was going to launch off a great career with her or some shit. I don't know. Bro, what is this ending?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nah, this ending's kind of sleepy. They want to be Gen Hoshino badly. You're not Gen Hoshino. And you gotta have the titties, bro.
Of course.
You
No,
gotta have.
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Look, I'm no prude.
Yeah,
but
me
fan
either.
service must have some meat to it.
There has to be a rhyme. There has to be a rhythm and a reason. Otherwise, you end up with shit like this. It's just
literally dangling keys in front of the toddlers, the Coomer toddlers.
exactly. I have more tasteful fan service on the screen right now, and that's from the fucking show. Goodness,
I have better fan service, and even though I don't do it,
me too. It's just goodness, dog.
I have no fans, and I already have fan service better than that.
Dog, it's such a L. I can't even explain. Want to go raid Hassan Abi? Fucking around.
Good one, good one.
You know, I had to make my jokes. Had to get it in. Hey guys, you want to go roast? Want to go raid Vincent Faust? You remember Vincent Faust from the VTuber community? He was such a Chad, man. You want to
I need a drink.
Go and get one, dog. Because I'm just looking over here. I'm just.
Of course,
Well, we should.
2077 is in the top streams.
Yeah, we should go totally raid somebody from
What?
there.
Wait, what? Where Phasmophobia is higher than Cyp? What?
No, it has more views. No. You see, this has more views than Phasmophobia. More viewers.
Okay, what's with this?
No. Look at the viewers.
What again? Never mind.
It's not in order. Look at the views.
Yeah. I see it now.
You know, you got
Wait, what?
Trombone Champ.
Of course, this shit is popular. Okay. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, let me go. We're totally gonna ill. No, gross. I was ill, nasty.
Ew. ASMR.
Yeah,
this shit
no.
off me. ASMR. Nope.
We're gonna go raid my true goat. We're going to Peculiar. We're raiding my goat. He has rain videos. That's it. The nigga is based in the fact that it's just rain videos. He doesn't do anything extra.
Okay.
Now, let me try to actually get the whole raid shit set up and be like, hey guys, did you know I'm announcing a raid?
All this one person? Could you go raid him, please?
Of course, it's my goat. The thing is, it's just like a channel that has recorded rain or whatever on it. And it's pretty peaceful. I like to use it when I'm studying. Now, I haven't watched him as much as usual, but Peculiar ASMR, he just washes this entire list of people. He doesn't even need to try.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody, thanks for coming by. And for anybody on the VOD channel, please like, share, subscribe for our pain. And leave a comment down below telling us how they could have improved the story better.
Stay tuned for part 2 of our suffering.
Oh yeah, stay tuned. Part 2 will be coming pretty soon. After some time. Next week, yeah.
Maybe after next week?
Yeah, we could do next week or the week after. 1 to 2 weeks. It'll come soon.
How our circumstances go.
Yeah. It depends. But with that being said, we are going to go raid Peculiar ASMR. I'll see you Negroes on the other side. And wait, and remember, Steelies, don't get caught. See ya.
You can go where you want to go, be who you want to be.